to get over the ropes. Has it gone all the way? The umpire might just check.
Shot. That is a crushing blow, and it's gone for 4. Thought for a moment it had enough on it, but that's a big boundary out there towards the full toss. That's a gift outside that off stump. It's 68 for no wicket, Pakistan. And he gets over point for a flat 6. Ease my trip. 6 big ones right over that cover point.
Accesses the offside. Because of that protection deep on the leg side, he thinks my boundary options are going to be up and over the offside.
Just been buying his shirts in the shop you go to. Right, that's 6 more. Ease my trip, 6. Over long on. These boundaries are not big enough. Kosh here, because this is Kamran Akmal, who's hit 2 6s now, 5 4s and 2 6s, and India really are stretched. 6, 8, and sleep on an ease my trip.
Oh, he just opened a restaurant. Is it a buffet?
India winning the toss, and that's gone for 4 as well. That is absolutely pinged off the middle of the bat. It's a half century for Shahjeel Khan. He's come off just 23 balls.
Stands and whacks it.
Crack. Flat 6. Ease my trip, 6.
Shahjeel wants something bigger and then just says, you know what, just gotta just smash it for 6.
Problem now. Cracked away for 4. And if the ball doesn't swing for Irfan, he's going to be a very tasty. Yeah. And that's half century. Kamran Akmal from 29 balls, 7 4s and 2 6s. Pakistan wants him to stand up. The runs are coming all round the dial here. That's a big hit as well. It's an ease my trip.
Just about carries up and over extra cover. Yeah, just thought 3.5 inches, I thought, Wilco.
Oh dear. 6 more. 25 run over from Irfan Pathan.
Plenty of boundaries, and they're not stopping, they're not holding back, they just want to keep going. And why not? You got wickets in hand, just keep going.
He goes leg side and he just smashes her over extra cover.
I don't think I've
seen the game, of course. In the air. Has he got enough of it? He has got enough of it. There is 9 ease my trip 6s so far.
And Shahjeel and Kamran Akmal going neck by neck. The strike rate both over 200. Wow. Delivering good. And India under pressure. What about that one? Caught! Little different to what we have seen in the first 10 overs.
11th over, listen to the crowd. It's that first wicket. It's a good catch by Irfan Pathan. Under a bit of pressure. Correction, RP Singh.
They get it. 220, 225 might be still chaseable, but if they keep going like this, we might see more runs.
No worries. Look, leg side, up and over extra cover, and it is timed beautifully. 10 ease.
Sort of wrists. Like that. Like that. That is classy. That is juicy. 160.
What a shot. You've just said off air that people didn't hear that. You went well bowled, and it's still gone for 4.
Blue line by centimeter. Yeah, this wouldn't have been a ball, but he just crisped it through the cover. That was very, very beautiful shot. Let them get to more than 250. I'm sick of calling those sixes. That is brilliant.
He's just effortless. It is another Ease My Trip 6. We've had 12 already in 13 overs. In the air, another chance here. I think it's another chance. No. Another Ease My Trip 6 equals.
Please ease my trip. Please be ease.
Bowled. Another wicket. Cameron Atnell had played beautifully.
They've taken a big wicket here. A little bit of spin, a soft dismissal. Cameron Atnell didn't have a strike for a bit and suddenly had to come and face in an excellent delivery. Hitting the off-ball.
Sixes in the 38. And add one more to it. The Ease My Trip 6. It's raining sixes.
Such a good timer of the ball. Tall and powerful. Just pivots. Lovely, lovely. 4 or 5 times for singles. Out. Unbelievable. Audacious. Beautiful 50 from Maqsood.
RP Singh. Inside out by Shoaib Malik. Just dancing down the track, looking to time the ball, find the gap, go over extra cover. Also have a lot of batting in them. That is powerfully struck against RP Singh.
We must have a direct line to the
bottom hand and finds the man at long on. Gurkirat Man at long on.
Watch the bottom hand again. It's all to do with the bottom hand. It was hit hard and flat. It's a nice catch.
Boom Boom Afridi looks to go big on the offside, long off, and takes it. Ambati Raidu there at long.
Because it's generally 6 are out. It was there to hit, you know. Does really well there, Ambati Raidu, because the sun is in his eyes and he hasn't got a...
That's the last ball of the innings and will still scamper away for the second run as well. So you got 243 for 4 in the 20 overs, and this is, well, you've had the highest T20 score at the Edgbaston, 242 for 2. Warwickshire versus the Derbyshire in 2015. Held the batting card. Kamran Akmal, 77 from 40. Sharjeel, 72 from 30. Maqsood getting quick time, 51 from the 26 deliveries.
7 bowlers used. RP Singh, I thought, did a good job with the new ball on the back end, one for 38. And Areet Singh was a little bit expensive, as was Kulkarni. Only 2 for Baji.
Sohail Khan. Good looking shot for no run.
That just, to me, 2 greats.
Oh, it's a slap straight back over the bowler's head for 4.
Look at them 2 greats.
That's slapped away. There isn't a deep point. It's 4.
Yeah, and I think that will change the field as well. There was a slip in.
He was waiting for it. He was waiting for it. And Ease My Trip 6.
2 of these already in the tournament. There's going to be more. Just picks up the length, doesn't he? Really quick.
That is short. Man underneath it is going to watch it. Just go for Steely.
It's such a good pitch, this. It is a real...
He hasn't caught hold of this. It's going to be gone, no. Sohail Khan gets his man, and it's a big one. It's Robin Uthman.
Slower delivery. It is out the back of the hand. Clever, clever. It's a risk on this sort of service, but it's a risk worth taking, and he gets full rewards for it.
Shot. That is a good shot. Bati Raidu.
It's a maximum. Oh, it's hard whether it's actually...
Or that's a misfield. Sohail Khan recovers. He won't incur the total wrath of his skipper. 4 gone, 38 for 1. Oh, guess what? It's a no ball. Free hit. Yeah, he's overstepped again.
Another free hit there. A little bit of ill discipline. It's getting confirmation that the scorers have seen it.
And after it again. It's a free hit. You've got to do that. It's only a single. Pakistan are in control here. 41-1 India. Making some room. And they'll get 4 for it. Suresh Raina's just... That's a good shot. And he's got enough on it for 6. And ease my trip, easy 6.
Beautiful. 2 full. Deeper in his crease this time. Just got to get a point.
He'll take 4. That's his favourite area, Suresh Raina. But on top of the bounds and open the face of the... Make no mistake. Something like that. That is certainly going to help the confidence for Ambati Raidu. Shoaib Malik, great effort. The third umpire probably will have a closer look, but...
against an off-spinner.
Down on one knee and finds the boundary on the onside between deep square leg and deep mid-wicket. That'll put some pressure on Shoaib Malik. Inside out, and will get that ease my trip 6 by Ambati Raidu.
To have the option to go offside or onside, just giving himself a little room and just opening that offside, the way he just got his body in that position.
Slow ball through the air, the comeback by Shoaib Malik. It was flighty.
All the experience, just pulling the length, and the way the ball dipped, he slowed the ball down.
Direct hit, and I got a feeling that Yusuf Pathan was struggling. It was a great throw on top of the stumps as well. Yusuf Pathan not even waiting for the third umpire, because as a batsman you know that you haven't made your ground.
The only thing which can happen here if he let the ball go from his gloves, but now that is abs pointed, he'll be a bit annoyed as well. He didn't face the ball and he had to walk back to the pavilion. Run out is the worst way to get out. 89 for 3 up. That might be out. That might be out. It looked very straight. Outstanding delivery, a quicker delivery, a fuller delivery. Went for the Yorker. Picked the wrong ball to sweep.
Plenty of support also from the stands, the family. Really well bowled. Knew the big shot was coming and fired in that Yorker, and the umpire raising that finger.
There's only one of 60. This might roll away for 4. Boundaries are required, and lots in a big match, and the crowd expect him to do wonders. There you go. That's the way to go. That's the way to do it, and that is big, huge, massive.
Beautiful. Step and swing. That's what the coaches will say. When you step, you swing.
That little skip, when you come down the pitch, that means you're bringing momentum with you. And
no, nice fine sweep, and UV's into the game. Finally, UV turns up here on Saturday night. Corner. He's looking to go leg side. Bowled him! Brilliant from Shoaib Malik. Arm ball.
And watch that. He was aiming for that, and what Shoaib Malik did
to be loose. Suresh Raina just chips over extra cover. That's a lovely 4. And missed all the madness that's gone on.
You don't have to tell us.
Oh, it's so good. That's a huge, huge hit. Down the ground. Irfan Pathan, ease my trip 6.
14 from Pakistan, and this was 8-6 from the Indian bats. Quicker, using the crease a little bit. Capable Irfan Pathan.
Wow. Hoiked away, could not pick up Ajmal to continue. lovely. Oh, so lovely. Suresh Raina.
Every time I've seen batters using their feet and swinging the bat.
He hasn't timed that. He hasn't timed that. Straight to the man at long on. Shoaib Malik, the fielder there.
Yeah, it's a difficult shot when you're trying to loft Wahab Riaz with his pace. And nicely taken by Shoaib Malik to get that in swing. It is again. It's magnificent. Superb bowling by Wahab Riaz. A little bit of reverse.
A couple of deliveries. The first delivery, Pawanegi played. Yeah, found the big gap between bat and pat thanks to that late movement, all just dipping in the gap. Will take that boundary and get his 50 as well. Well played, Suresh Raina. 52 of 38 deliveries, strike rate of 136. Was that in front? That is in front of the stumps, and a big loud appeal.
The trajectory. Yeah, he's played that square of the pitch. Umpire had to think about the geometry.
Champions batting unit.
It's a good hit, isn't it? That's a meaty blow. Guess what? Guess what it is? It's an ease my trips.
In a game so far. Yeah. Found the middle of the bat straight away. Amrit Singh. Clean bowled. The slow ball from Sohail Tanvir working. That's the big wicket of Suresh Raina.
This was a change of pace. Wonderfully delivered. See how his fingers have come down the side of the ball.
Slow ball and gets dispatched for Ease My Trip 6, and that's the end of the 19th. 167 for 9. Double full cut. Interesting tactic. You have a slip in place for number 11. You're trying to find the Yorker.
Yeah. Well, oh dear, what's that? I don't think there are enough fielders in the inner ring.
Free hit.
It's a free hit.
Misfield. I mean, still trying to slip that Yorker in. In the slot, and last ball of the game gets dispatched for an Ease My Trip 6. And Pakistan champions win this game by a big margin, 68 runs. Yunus Khan would be a really happy man seeing the effort from the boys. Chasing 243 with about 22. Got a start. Raidu as well. Opening partnership was pretty good. 39 from Raidu. Where's Raina? 52 for 40. And look at that.
The bowling figures here. Now have a look at Wahab and Malik together. 7 overs, 6 for 60 right there. So terrific bowling. Trouncing this. Pakistan champions 243 for 4. Some sublime batting from Kamran Akmal, Shahjil Khan and Sohaib Maqsood. India.
Here in Pallekele, and it's a warm welcome to everyone wherever you are. Sri Lanka playing India. It's the first T20 international, the first of 3. A short while ago, the flip of the coin fell in Sri Lanka's favor. Charita Salanka said he'll have a chase. Yeah, 2 young teams, new balance. Abhinav Mukund, good evening to you and welcome to Sri Lanka. Take us through India, please.
Good evening, Russ. Great to be here. It's a young Indian side, first time with full-time captain Surya Kumar Yadav. Riyan Parag gets a spot in the first 11 along with Hardik Pandya. Rinku Singh also gets the finisher role with 4 bowlers, Akshar, Bishnoi, Arshdeep and Siraj.
New captain for Sri Lanka, Charita Salanka. It is Parvez Maroof. Good evening to you.
Hello, Russell. Good evening. Our top order remains the same. Only
Picked up 4, first ball. Just rides the bounce, rides the angle. Jaiswal's on his way.
Extremely strong off the back foot, Yashasvi Jaiswal. And he comes in with his eye in already. That's the beauty of Yashasvi Jaiswal. You feed him there, there are no sighters for him. Bang! First ball, 4. What a way to start the tour of Sri Lanka.
Oh, lovely. All timing and class.
Just a change in length from Madhushanka. And that's Gill's area of strength. He plays a front foot cut almost. Usually closes the face of the bat. This time he opens it slightly, ever so slightly, to get the gap.
Loose ball. That slap. So 3 boundaries off the first over. 13 for none.
Yeah, poor start by Dilshan Madhushanka. Last couple of deliveries, plenty of width outside the off stump. And Shubman Gill generally hangs behind. Likes to slap through the offside. Just feeding him in his areas. Having the seam position to swing it back. No swing. And flies off the bat.
With hammered. They're dealing in boundaries.
Anything outside the off stump, it's flying off. HowZzatt Fernando possibly wanting to go across Jaiswal, but the length was much shorter. As you correctly said, Abib, he's sitting behind, sitting back of the crease, waiting for anything short. And slapped it. This has been a good start for India.
Good. Over the top. That's the first 6 of the series. Yes, it is.
This is why this young man is so highly rated back home. Yashasvi Jaiswal packs a punch and has absolutely no fear. Knew exactly what Tikshana was planning to do. The carom ball which went away and right into the arc of Yashasvi Jaiswal's bat.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. That's goes leg side. Couple of bounces for Tikshana under pressure.
Yeah, calculated stroke. When you have square leg in the circle, it's almost a free hit, and the bowler is bowling probably middle and leg. This is good batting. The first went over the offside, the other on the leg side. Straight away putting the pressure on the leading spin bowler who bowls well in the power play. That's why he's
through. And hence the review. Plays it late. Lightning quick the outfield, and another boundary this time to Gill.
Now this is just too easy. Shubman Gill just waiting on the back foot for an extra second. There was width on offer. It was a slower ball attempted. All he had to do was guide it. That vacant spaces in the third region.
one thing you cannot.
Hammered forward. Asaranga didn't even try. He would never have got anywhere near it from deep square leg.
And just feeding the Indian batters the length they prefer. Shubman Gill, the first one, slower ball offside, at pace, leg side. Thank you very much, says Shubman Gill.
If it's meant to be a bounce, it's got to be head high.
This was runs, balls for runs. Wow, another slow one. He's picked that up and hit it for 6. The 50's on the board, 51 for none.
Yeah, 15, no time. Run rate of 12.75. Another knuckle delivery goes the distance. HowZzatt Fernando got to be mastering it even better playing international cricket. In LPL cricket, you'll get away, but international cricket, players like Jaiswal will put it away for fun.
Badge of the helmet. That's nicely done down the ground. Work for long on. Who can't get there? Another boundary.
This is fabulous batting from Jaiswal. Very clinical, the way he has tackled the seam bowlers as well as the spinners. Finds the gap this time on the offside. Good flourish of the willow. And there it goes for another boundary.
Well, we're talking of two batters who have a brilliant stroke.
That is beautiful. Exactly like that. Classical and elegant from Gill.
That's measured batting for you, Scotty, isn't it? That's Shubman Gill. the aggression shown by Yashasvi Jaiswal that allows him to breathe. And I think when he does this, then he picks the right length. Seems that he is also in complete control here, Shubman Gill. That's why this right-hand, left-hand combination for India, this is so refreshing.
The two men in outside the circle. He goes down the ground once more. It's back-to-back boundaries.
This is too easy. Risk-free cricket and runs are flowing. And just look at the way they're making those runs. That slower ball punched back past the bowler over the head. That one a little bit pace on over mid-wicket. He's just starting to pick his spots. And they are just making it look a little bit too easy.
Short again. He's waiting for it this time. And we'll go all the way for 6.
Just look at that. It is India's highest power play score this year. And they've done it with the greatest of ease. Just look at this pull shot. Never rocked back, just stood there. And look at how he finishes it. Rode the bounce and was perfect.
Straight up. It's going to take some catching. Who wants it? Oh no, he took his eyes off it. But a brilliant effort. They get the breakthrough. Finally, it turned out to be a stunning catch. Asita Fernando.
For a moment I thought he didn't want it. He was camping underneath it. For a moment he gave it away. He was looking at someone else coming in. And great reaction. You need to take a look at how that reaction happens. He camps underneath it, never an easy catch, but at one stage he just gave it away. And then had the presence of mind to quickly gather and catch it.
So finally it's Madhushankar who gets the breakthrough. Shubman Gill, a breezy knock from him. He's gone for 34. India
in the power play. Oh, bold, they're asking for a stumping. Let's see. I think that's huge. He's so good with the wrong and completely did him. Jaiswal possibly playing for some leg break. It went the other way.
No, he did play for the leg break. This was a googly from Hasaranga. Played the wrong line. Jaiswal.
Two and two balls, brilliant work from behind the stumps, and Hasaranga gets his man. Yashasvi Jaiswal. That's beautifully bowled. No slip in place. And it will be a boundary.
Yeah, Hasaranga doesn't bowl too many leg breaks, but that time found the outside edge. Well, Sri Lanka missed a slip, but then the stage they're in, the way the Indian batters are looking to attack, Tadita Sri Lanka taking a more defensive approach, finding the outside edge.
Refreshing.
He's picked it up. He's picked it up, and it's gone a long way back. A massive 6.
What about that? That is Surya for you. What a magnificent shot on the leg stump. Look at Dilshan Madhushankar's expression, I beg your pardon. Just on the pads and just moved inside the line, strong wrists. Goodness, this man. He can create shots, he can manufacture shots. That's one of them.
Goes once again. A lot finer. It won't be 6, but it'll be a boundary.
What about the line that time? Short fine leg in the circle. And you know that Surya Kumar would look to play shots like that. Again, you could see that delivery more towards the leg stump. And he just moves inside the line. Short fine leg in the circle became the very easy option. Use the bounce and pace.
He's gone finer again. This could be a chance. Oh, it's gone down. It's ended up being another boundary. A big over in the end. 17 runs from it. 98 for 2.
in 10 years' time. The innovation has been just magnificent. And what a way to start. Suryakumar Yadav welcomes Kamindu with a boundary over extra cover. Nice looking shot right up there, asking to be hit for a batter of his caliber.
Full of class. Width, length, perfect for Suryakumar. Nicely played. It got to be much more straighter and the length has to be much more shorter from Kamindu, especially against Suryakumar.
Players always think it's out. It's always hitting the stumps. It's always pitched in line. A great bit of fielding. It's looking for the ball. Unfortunately, while searching for the ball, it just rolls over and hits the Toblerone. Another boundary.
A valiant attempt by Dilshan Madhusankar. Just unlucky, this trickle pass. What Suryakumar is doing well, he's playing the sweep shot from square leg up to mid-wicket. That's how good he is. Just unlucky. Massive effort.
There you go again. This time in front, work for the deep mid-wicket fielder. Misfield again. One of the better fielders, Pathum Nissanka. Back-to-back boundaries for Suryakumar Yadav.
This is why I said Suryakumar can play the sweep shot from square leg up to mid-wicket. This time in front of square because the line was straighter and the length was slightly short. And Pathum Nissanka, for me, should have done better.
Yeah, you're wrong actually. He can play from deep mid-wicket.
Behind the keeper. It doesn't matter for Suryakumar Yadav. Great connection on this occasion. And it's his second six.
What a phenomenal shot this from Suryakumar Yadav. Set himself up to play on the leg side. You could see from that setup, open, and waiting for the ball to be pitched back over length so that he can play that pickup shot, which is bread and butter for him. And Pathirana banging the ball into the deck. And Pant goes on the attack.
Into the gap again. Great timing. That's for 20th half century in T20I for Suryakumar and the second fastest 50 by Sky in T20 cricket. And what an innings it turns out to be.
This is going to be a 200 game anyway. Gets under the ball and dropped again. Asita on the field is not having a great day today. Second catch he's dropping tonight. The one that he took also, he just kind of managed to take it by the skin of his neck. But this one, another one, goes a-begging.
Well, I tell you what, if you're Shubman Gill, you're feeling a little disappointed that he held on to the first one. There was a brilliant catch to start the night. That one should have been taken. You cannot give quality players like this opportunity.
Thing is, he's parking himself on the back foot, as you could see. And that, how close is that? That has to be close. Yes, that's out. That went full. He was parking on the back foot and completely missed it.
Ball tracking coming up. What is the decision? Is out, pitching in line, impacting line, wickets hitting. Give me the on-field. Umpire Ruchi, you can stay with what is the decision of out. I will let you know when you're on screen. Stand by, stand by. You're on screen now.
Well, that's a confirmation. That's a huge scalp as far as Sri Lanka is concerned, but a lot of damage done by the captain. Magnificent effort.
Oh, full toss. Thank you very much, says Rishabh Pant. That's the first boundary after 14 balls for the Indian team. Full toss, and he plays a nice little helicopter out into the stands.
You could see the plan, couldn't you? He tried to follow the knocker ball up with the Yorker. Unfortunately, knee high, thigh high even. And Rishabh Pant, who bats these days with very little footwork, but he's got such fast hands. He whips through the ball. And then 4.
Another boundary. That's a 6 and a 4 now. That's spoiling this over. 11 runs already. They got 1 ball to go in the over.
Yeah, and you can tell this is reactive bowling. He's bowled a bad ball and he's trying to make up for it. And you could tell there wasn't a clarity of thought as to what he was going to execute here. He was thinking of a Yorker and again made the error. Wasn't sure what he was going to bowl. I don't think he was clear. You generally want to be clear before you deliver.
Yorker it is. Strong bottom hand. And he's got that over mid-off for 4.
And there's some shot from Hardik Pandya. He stands back, uses the depth of the crease and then he goes bang straight past the mid-off fielder, on top of the mid-off fielder, and goes for a boundary. This is such an interesting phase for Hardik Pandya. It will test his character, not only as
Ball. He gets it right this time, Pathirana.
And the crowd are up and about. They were here for this, the Pathirana special. The exponent of the in-swinging Yorker. A bit of tailback for Pathirana. Expecting that Hardik, but had absolutely no room. Ricochets off his back pad. And gets the stumps.
151 the speed of that delivery. Hardik Pandya's gone for 9. Full toss. He's played it nicely. That's the confidence these Indian batters have. Just a second delivery he faced, Parag.
They placed the shot well. Thikshana looking for that Yorker again on the stumps. Was too full on that occasion. Picks it on the full, not easy when you're switching. Plays it well in the end.
Oh, they shout again. Loud one. Vimala Siri says that's out. One review remaining for India. Parag looks at Rishabh Pant. Does not look like he's getting much support. Is it tailing towards the leg side, he asks. He pleads. On your way. Chalo, says Rishabh Pant. Again, Pathirana gets a perfect Yorker in.
Speed gun says 135. It looked a lot quicker than that. And looked plumb. That's why he's one of the best in the business. It's only been a couple of years of international cricket, but Matisha Pathirana has feared around the world. Riyan Parag goes for 7. India lose their 5th at 190.
No one there. That's safe. What a shot. He gets the length he was looking for.
Yeah, a bit surprised with this field. Just 3 fielders on the leg side. And if you miss your length, Rishabh Pant loves that shot. Standing on off stump. Slower ball attempt on that occasion. Just had to scoop it past the short fine fielder.
45 of 31 to... And get ahead as well. Back to mid-wicket, ball to fine leg. The 200s on the board for India.
This has happened so many times before also for Rishabh Pant. Whenever he tries to go big or tries to play such unusual shots, the bat comes off the hand. But he still manages to get a boundary. These are special powers of Rishabh Pant. It's such an unusual position for us, but so calm and so balanced when he plays this. But this time around, loses control of the bat.
I swear I was the camp.
I've been distracted. Ball! That's another wicket. This time the slower one. 52 wickets in death overs for Matisha Pathirana. That's most by any bowler in that phase since 2023. What a performer. 4 for him here today.
Extremely penetrative here, especially in the death overs. Pathirana sticks to his strength. That is trying to bowl the Yorker, nails it once again. Rishabh Pant loses control while trying to execute that shot. Goes back after a well.
Got him. A bit of luck for Asita Fernando. Rinku Singh drags that on. Most importantly, it's a dot ball for Sri Lanka.
A wild hoik from Rinku Singh. The crowd's happy and about again.
Yeah, it's delayed because the lights don't flash. Again, the slow one. The bails are off. No one knows it other than Rinku Singh. The crowd realizes late, and hence the smiles and the joy. Not for Rinku Singh today. He's gone. Akshar gets it. He gets all of it, so ends with a 6. A slower ball. And it's a 6. 213 for 7, India. Akshar's on 10. It's been a wonderful knock by all the Indian batters. in the slot, slightly wide. He hits through the line. They've all contributed. The top order. This is a massive score to chase down, especially in Sri Lankan conditions where Sri Lanka's highest chase has been 194. All the bowlers taking up battering.
Sri Lanka will have to play well. The good news for them, they've got batsmen in form coming off the LPL season where their top order all were in the runs. They know these conditions well, but they'll have to get off to a good start. They'll have to match what India were able to do with an opening run stand of 74 in the power play, just to take some pressure off the back end. Pitch appeared to get a little slower as we went through. And they'll have to find those strategies and tactics. Hafiz Maharouf, Robbie Uthappa alongside.
Swing. Ravindra Vimal not interested. Encouraging for Shadip Singh. Have some movement in the...
Gets the half volley through the offside, the opening boundary.
Thank you very much, says Pathum Nissanka. That was right in his arc. Man in form, racing through that boundary through extra cover and mid-off. Perfect start for young Pathum.
Yeah, Arshdeep Singh trying to swing the ball back into the right-hander, trying to bowl full, as do many fast bowlers do with the new ball. But Pathum Nissanka up to the task. This pitched right in the arc for him.
This has gone fine. Work to be done. And Rinku cannot get there. So back-to-back boundaries.
And not a bad delivery at all by the Arshdeep Singh. It was right in the good areas, good back of the length, but a good shot. This is the risk you take when you have third man in the circle with the new ball. The ball is going to fly through.
Incredible shot this. Just the way he used deft touch and great effort there from Rinku Singh.
Slowly. Hardik can't get there, work at deep mid wicket. Unfortunately, who's it, Rinku or Rian Parag can't quite make it.
Great effort that. I think that was Rian Parag at deep mid wicket. Kusal Mendes rocking back and hitting it past mid-on. Hardik Pandya tried to get to it but was well away from it. But Rian Parag
in the gap. That will run away for 4 as well.
Yeah, and Pathum Nissanka will want to play like this if he's going to change that strike rate in the power play. He has to be innovative, he has to take chances, he has to play unorthodox shots. The right intent this from Pathum Nissanka. Second boundary in the over.
He wants them. Up and over the offside, brilliant shot. Using the pace and flies all the way for 6.
That is it, showing intent. Pathum Nissanka stepping out, forcing Siraj to hit the ball into the deck and utilizing that, backing away while he stepped out, and great presence of mind to just kind of uppercut it over shot third man for a good 6 this.
Opening up.
Short ball, smashed all the way for 6. And Siraj doesn't bother saying a word after that. Big over 13 from it, 38 without loss.
Short and wide, that's 4. You need to utilize the power plays. You need that kind of start. You need to make a statement. The tone has to be set by the openers.
And that's what both these batters are trying to do. Way too short. It gives ample time for the right-hand batter to play this shot.
Just over square leg. I think it will run away, it does. So that's an important boundary for Sri Lanka. As a 6th over and the power play ends 55 without loss.
Just the start that Sri Lanka would have hoped for. Kusal Mendes and Pathum Nissanka bringing up 55 in the power play.
Straight over the bowler's head. He splits the gap. It's a good start to the over.
This is refreshing from Sri Lanka. They're trying to get out of the spinners, which is such a wonderful idea. This time around against Ravi Bishnoi, the first delivery in this over, he smashes it. He hits it straight over the bowler's head, straight into the side.
Around them. And more runs, more runs. That's the problem with Bishnoi. He gives so much of pace on the ball.
Generally the easiest over to bowl, the 7th over, and Bishnoi is leaking runs. First one was a good shot, this one down the leg side, given runs again.
Goes over cover, in fact over back-foot point, feeds him with a short and wide delivery, and Kusal Mendis enjoyed it.
It's all about space in the end. There's far too much given to the right-hand batter here by Hardik Pandya. First up delivery from him, no fielder. And behind that inner circle, an easy shot for Kusal.
Oh, beautifully played, beautifully executed. 12 runs in that over. Sri Lanka 77 without loss, 8 done.
Shot and smashed. Kusal Mendis making the most of the pace on that occasion. Oh, Robin Uthappa, we're all as excited as you.
Oh, that was a fantastic shot. When you see a very good cricketing shot, it just makes everything right, doesn't it? Watched the ball so well. Onto the bat, picked it up, helped it on its way. Thank you very much, I'll take 6 more. Says Kusal meant to be.
In the air, is that an opportunity? Yes, it is. Yashasvi Jaiswal makes no mistake. The move to bring back Arshdeep works like a dream for India, and Sri Lanka lose their first.
Great response this from Arshdeep Singh. Continue to hit the deck, but this time more towards the off stump. And Kusal Mendis still trying to pick the ball up, going from down to up. It was a knuckle ball into the wicket. And this time in front of the wicket because he couldn't use the pace. And nicely cleaned up there at deep mid wicket. I think it was Yashasvi Jaiswal.
The variations, the change of pace does for Mendis, who was looking so good. He goes for 45, 84 for.
That's smashed from Patum Nissanka. Ends the over with a bang. 14 coming off it. 91 for 1 Sri Lanka. Stand-up. And he gets that. Stays leg side of the ball and thumps it over cover. A boundary after 11 balls in Sri Lanka. 106 for 1 after 11.
Yeah, nice shot this. Just stayed beside the line of the ball, backed away a little bit to access the offside. And knowing Bishnoi, who's always going to be a top spinner or a googly, a quick googly at that, was able to just access the field over covers there and didn't hit the ball too hard. It's more timed. Exactly what I was talking about. Stand where you are, allow the bowler to bowl into you so that you can utilize the field. Exactly what Nissanka does on this occasion.
I'll tell you what, Sri Lanka getting closer and closer, down to 2 digits what they need. 95 now. They can keep this going, this partnership, for a couple more overs. Suddenly the pressure.
Akshar Patel is back and is immediately dispatched. Great start to the over, a boundary for Nissanka.
And the partnership getting stronger. Nissanka this time around, first delivery from Akshar Patel, uses the pace of the ball, plays it very well. Above the infield, gets a boundary, maintaining that momentum. So the pressure is building up on the Indian bowling side.
Goes in the gap once more. It's another boundary. Sri Lanka on the charge.
That also against Akshar Patel. Was extremely frugal, but this time around it is Nissanka who is taking him apart. This time on the onside. Flat bat, full in the right gap.
Swung away. Over the leg side. Does it go all the way? They'll have to check.
Well, this is brilliant batting. Now the corresponding stage.
Oh, he's picked him up. There's the class. You ask HowZzatt Patel to step up, and he has done it, and that ends a brilliant innings from Nissanka.
Well, that catch not proving to be costly. And yeah, we've just seen what HowZzatt Patel could do. Push through quicker, went with the arm. And there you could see he was looking to undercut it and just slid on and hit the leg stump and a big wicket. But well played, Pathum Nissanka. What an innings, 79 of 48. And Sri Lanka won.
Delivery. Swung away through the leg side in the gap again. Another boundary.
Although Sri Lanka have lost a wicket in this over, what has been a remarkable comeback for Kusal Perera. And this time around, half tracker from HowZzatt Patel. He's up to the challenge and he plays it quite well and times it to perfection.
This one should be out. Simple catch. Bishnoi does not make the mistake, and Sri Lanka have lost both set batsmen. A big moment in this run chase.
Absolutely, very, very big moment indeed. This is just what India wanted. If they've got two new batters here, Kusal Perera follows Pathum Nissanka. This time, he doesn't make a mistake. HowZzatt Patel strikes again.
Back-to-back wickets here for HowZzatt Patel and for India. Just Kusal Perera.
Top edge. There should be another wicket. Straight down the throat and simply taken in the outfield. The spinners have done the job in the last 2 overs. Bishnoi this time. And it's Asalanka, the man who has to go.
It's the captain who has to depart here. Goes for the sweep shot. Upish in the air. A fielder station only for this kind of a shot. It is Yashasvi Jaiswal who does it so well. Comfortably taken in the end. Ravi Bishnoi. And dropped a catch with the first ball, but then manages to get Asalanka. He goes for a duck. It's 158 for 4.
Side me. Most certainly, big blows this one. Going in the gap. Will it go down? Siraj stops it well before. They're pushing for the third. They're coming back. Could be close. I think we'll be out. We'll go upstairs.
Flat and hard was the throw from Siraj. He's got the dive out, but he's not.
Yeah, Harakiri here. Don't know if the third run was required. I mean, the Mendes has gone to. Bowled. He gets another. Sri Lanka falling in a heap.
I thought the wrong option. Should have been taking the risk. Vanidu Hasaranga. Ball turning back to him. I understand coming the Mendes have been striking it well. When they're falling off short of batsman, the batsman got to go through as much as possible. And they know how big the wicket is, and Riyan Parak from nowhere. First they run out, second introduce a bad stroke from Kamindu Mendes and gets him out. Gone for 12. Sri Lanka 161 for 6.
Mid on in the circle, does he get it over? No, he doesn't. That's another wicket. Nicely judged by Parag.
Shanked it completely. Got it right off the bottom of the bat. It has Hasaranga. And Riyan Parag covered good ground there. About 10-15 meters back. Or maybe not that much even. Judged it. Easy catch. He did have Long on back, but then changed him back and sent Long off and brought Long on to.
India and Pakistan in the finals for the first time after year 99. So this is the mother of all finals. MS Dhoni has got the coin. He'll flip it. Heads is the call from the Pakistani captain.
Heads it is, it's Pakistan.
Heads it is Shoaib Malik and Pakistan. What have you decided, Shoaib?
We'll bat first today. It's going to be Salman Butt taking on Praveen Kumar earlier on. First up. And his partner, Kamran Akmal. He's been under criticism for his wicket-keeping and also lack of form with the bat. Here's a chance for him to make up. And let me tell you, it's not going to be easy because overhead conditions, they are heavy. And they are going to assist a bowler like Praveen Kumar, who likes to float the ball in the air, likes to pitch the ball up to the batsman. And he can bend the ball both ways. Here he goes. First delivery. And nicely played. First count of the stroke, the timing was perfect. Praveen Kumar is bowling. Is he going to provide assurance to his captain, Praveen Kumar?
2 for no loss. Ishant Sharma will share the new ball from the AB Bank end. Just his 12th match in his one-day international career. Good economy rate. Two slips in position for Ishant Sharma against Kamran Akmal.
He'll enjoy bowling in these conditions, Ishant Sharma. They started off well.
3 in the ring on the offside, looking to save the single. He's found the gap. It's a delightful player to watch when he gets going and has enough to get the first boundary.
But since he was looking to hit the ball hard away from the body, he managed to squeeze the ball through and pick up 4 runs. It took him some chances in order to execute that stroke. It was a brave stroke from Salman Butt.
Good player, mentioned in the last over, square of the wicket on the offside. That's a scoring area. Lucky for India, it was just a single.
Confidence of his into test matches as well. In the air, lucky break was Kamran Akmal. He picks up a boundary.
Kamran Akmal could not bail out on the shot, committed to it. And fortunately for him, hitting high on the bat, so the top edge resulting in a boundary.
Not to forget Robin Singh. Good shot. This should relieve a bit of pressure. It's 18 without loss.
Definitely looking to score some runs. The runs are not easy to come by. This is a very good shot. Stayed on top of the ball, hit it into the ground. Important thing, he found the gap. It was a quick outfield.
Here's Irfan. A lot of room, and that's been dealt with as it deserved. Did manage to find the gap to Salman, but that will give him some momentum and confidence.
Trying to hit the deck hard, Irfan Pathan, just trying to get going. First delivery has been punished hard by Salman, but this is where he wants them. A little bit of width outside the off stump and had to create that opportunity, that gap through the offside, which he did.
That's a good shot. That's taken Irfan by surprise. He moved across to the off stump. That was deliberate, predetermined, and well executed.
He could be predetermined and deliberate because the offside field is heavily loaded for Irfan Pathan to bowl the angle outside the off stump. So he went across the line to cover the off stump angle and belted it away over mid-wicket and square leg range. Good thinking on part of Kamran Akmal.
Has he edged it? I think he has. Wicket number 1. He wanted to try that shot again. Irfan threw it pretty wide outside the off stump. Dhoni cleaned it up. Wicket number 1 for India.
Brilliantly done by Irfan Pathan. As Arun Lal was just mentioning, bowled it wide and nicely held by MS Dhoni. Faint edge, and Kamran Akmal is on his way back to the pavilion. That's a very good breakthrough after being hit for a 4. Very good comeback. by Irfan Pathan. Gone for 15, Pakistan 34 for 1. Yunus Khan is the new man in, an interesting choice considering that he is not yet off the mark in this tri-series. 2 knots, has only faced 1 delivery in this tournament. I would have preferred somebody to, in better nick than Yunus Khan to bat at number 3 in a final game. Maybe a Misbah-ul Haq or a Mohammad Yusuf.
Well, he's off the mark, not with a single, in fine fashion. That's what champions are made of.
Well, that settles the issue. Irfan Pathan once again trying to float the ball across the off stump, and Yunus Khan nicely striding forward into that drive and finding the gap. He must now feel like a light feather.
I think that's been put down. He got a hand to it, he wasn't quite aware. It's 40 for 1. He just stuck his right hand out as though to stop it. He thought it's going to land before him, but take a look. It carried all the way. Yeah, and it was curling away as it normally does at that position. Put in a hand, but he should have had both hands there.
It did appear as if he had missed the ball, and Praveen Kumar was angry, and there probably.
Once again, grace personified. Just easing it through the cover, just caressing it to the boundary.
He will enjoy this, Yunus Khan, because India need to put pressure on him. He has not been in good form, and a couple of juicy half volleys are working well for Yunus Khan. Once again striding forward and then putting it away in that little gap that he had.
Oh, that is brilliantly fielded. Ryan Idles once again. Just 1 run from the 13th over, 45 for 1.
That's played fine. Good, intelligent cricket. The man in the deep was far too square. Salman, but
got a wicket. Look at that, just offering the width and allowing the batsman to open the face of the bat and cut that ball. Pretty fine and pretty late, not allowing the fielder at squarish third man to get to.
And he sent it through the gap. Too short at 125 k's. You're asking for trouble. It's been a very productive over so far. This run for Pakistan.
Salman Khan really had to wait on that, and beg your pardon, Salman Butt. And that's true. And he's going to win that. Very attractive call there.
Straight hit, that is the way to go. Aim the long on and the long off range, and you'll get good results, just like that.
Salman Butt opening shoulders and picked it up very nicely, just taking his right foot away. So he got the room in and played it beautifully.
Hit high and out of the ground for a 6.
What a good shot to bring up the 50 partnership. Good use of the feet and straight away. Went really high up in the air. And for 6.
Making room and belting this one through point for 1. Goes for the big one, clears it. It's another maximum. Terrific strike from Yunus Khan, going against the spin over mid-wicket and clearing the boundary very easily.
This is his second one, brings up the 100. Super shot. Picked it up very quickly.
Makes it into a full toss chase for the long on fielder. Irfan Pathan dives. No, he doesn't.
We saw him hitting a couple of sixes this time around. Full toss taken way outside the off stump and plays it to the perfection by sitting the 2 fielders at long on and mid-wicket. Very good boundary.
Goes for the sweep shot, and it's a lovely shot. Ishant Sharma will just be a spectator.
Picked that one up really nicely down on his knees.
Super. Connected it to perfection. Didn't even bother to run. Look at that shot go in. That's 2 in 2 for him.
That's his 50. A patient innings, but he'll have it. Worked hard for his runs. Importantly, he did not throw away his wicket. And it has been a matured innings from Salman Butt.
He brings up his 9th ODI 50. And took a number of balls to reach that. 78. Salman's slowest 50 versus India. Previously was of 75 deliveries at Kolkata in 2004. 115 for 1. He's hit that beautifully. 4.
Feeling a little relaxed after getting his 50. This really was a hit. The sweet part of the bat against the spin. It didn't matter because he got to the pitch of the ball and stroked it away over straightish mid-wicket. Yunus Khan works it away for 1. Huge roar from the crowd suggests that he's got to his 50. He'll raise the bat to the gallery, to the dressing room. This really has been a remarkable comeback. 2 ducks in the last 2 games, and suddenly he's shown what he can do in an important final. Down the track and finds the gap. Lovely strike from Salman Butt. He had it covered.
Good use of the feet from Salman Butt. Once you start hitting boundaries, your confidence level will go higher, and that is a good, confident-looking shot. One more time from Salman Butt. He knew exactly where he wanted to hit it. No problem whatsoever. 4 from the moment it hit it.
Maybe Rohit Sharma, he can bowl as well. But that's gone all the way. Maybe just bounced in for 4. They're getting a boundary in every over, as they should do now. 100 of the partnership also comes up.
This is what they say, Kamat or Kamat the man, and that's exactly what Yunus Khan is. Look at him, really going after that, latching onto that so very quickly. He's really looking very, very confident now.
The reverse sweep will get them a single.
There he goes again. There are going to be a few runs here. Possibly 4. It is indeed 4 more runs. Pakistan move on to 142 for
1. The first 50 of the partnership coming in 76 balls. And the next 50 coming in just 38 balls. You have to say that this is not only a terrific partnership, but it has been played on a magnificent batting track. So Pakistan would need definitely in excess of 250, 260 to feel anywhere near safe. I would imagine that would be par for the course. It's Yuvraj this time, and it's been smashed past extra cover. He won't get there, Ishant. 4 more boundaries now coming in a flurry.
Yuvraj trying to give it a bit of air in the process, just losing his line, and he had to reach for that. Didn't quite reach that, but the flow of the bat was so quick.
He's played that exceedingly well, very deliberate, very fine.
That's a very cheeky shot. Using the pace of the ball as it went past him, opens the face.
That'll run away for 4. Wide outside the off stump, he slashed at it.
Fortune favors the brave, as they say, slashing outside the off stump with the ball just short and wide.
This time he's got it from the meat of the blade. It didn't carry to the fielder there, Gautam Gambhir. 182 for 1.
And he goes over mid-wicket, adds a flat 6. Brilliantly hit by Yunus Khan. Piyush Chawla will walk towards his captain
some comfort and some advice.
He's targeted at the area quite nicely. This one belting it away outside the off stump, taking full toll and getting another 6.
He goes for the big one. He connects well. That's a 6. Was Salman but hitting against the spin, and the crowds are up on the seat. Lovely hit over mid-wicket.
It just shows how well he bats after he gets his 50. Great shot. Beautifully played. Out of the 5 times he's crossed 50 against India, he's converted them into hundreds.
Goes for the big hit. Clears the field. 1 bounce. 37 gone. 205 for 1.
Gets the crowd on its feet. Why shouldn't they? Once again, taking way outside the off stump. Didn't even bother to run. Just take a look at that amount of concentration. Good power in that shot. 14 runs coming in that over. Big over for Pakistan.
It's up in the air, avoids the fielder at straightish mid-wicket. Couple of runs to Salman, but he's on 99. In fact, he's on 100. He raises the bat. What a knock. Coming just at the right time for Pakistan in a grand final against India. Pakistan couldn't have asked for more from Salman, but he gets a hug from Yunus Khan. Takes off his gloves. It really has been a masterful 100 from Salman. That is 7th ODI 100.
And 5 of them have come against India. Didn't time it leading edge. Nevertheless, getting 2 runs and getting his 7th ODI 100.
And Australia has been a great partnership. 180 now from 176, so better than run a ball. Goes for the big one, connects, it's a 6. Majestic, magical, terrific. 220 for 1.
Absolutely brilliant. The crowd are really enjoying this onslaught from both these batsmen, especially from Salman Bhat. Big 6.
Picks up the single, that's his 100. He raises the bat to the gallery. Terrific knock from Yunus Khan. He has conquered them. 2 ducks in 2 matches, and what a response. Even the manager breaks into a smile. This really is a top quality innings, under pressure, and he's delivered the punch for Pakistan. 2nd ODI 100 versus India, and it's the big one in the final.
It's a terrific comeback if you see what he did in the first 2 games. Fantastic effort. Missed out on both the occasion, but this time around, turning it on at the right time.
Goes for the big one. Will find the fielder. Will he? Dive from the fielder at long on. Good attempt. It's Yusuf Pathan of his brothers bowling. 230 for 1. Yusuf Pathan tried extremely hard to get rid of Yunus Khan. This was a strike. Slow delivery that wasn't middle by Yunus Khan. The dive was in from Pathan. The other Pathan, in a fantastic effort. Now, had that been taken, would have been
A catch of the millennium. Brilliant attempt, diving forward, never easy. In fact, 3 Pathans were involved in that act. Yunus Khan, Irfan Pathan and Yusuf Pathan. Sharma starts out with a high full toss. It's been given as a no ball. And what is more, that's been pulled away for 4 by Yunus Khan.
He's in a kind of a form that he can play those deliveries in an awkward situation, but still managed to pick up a boundary and picks up the 200 partnership.
High full toss, I think probably trying a Yorker. The ball slipping out of his hand, signaled a no ball by the umpire because it was over the waistline. 11 double century partnership versus India, the present one, 201 from 190 balls. Oh, he missed an opportunity there. Is quick through the air, Ishant Sharma. And Yunus Khan appears to be tiring a little bit as well.
Well, you mentioned about the way he batted, the running between the wickets, and he's also passed another message that even if you're struggling early on, if you can just get hold of the wicket, you can still come out and play a big score. Yunus Khan, not only Yunus Khan, even Salman Butt, who looked patchy early on, but both have managed to score 100. Youngster watching can really learn from what they did.
Oh, nicely bowled, almost got rid of Yunus Khan with that slow delivery. He's still got to be thinking hard at this stage. In fact, need to be thinking more at this stage of the game. And this really was nicely planned and thought out by Ishant Sharma. Yunus Khan in no position to get behind the line of that slow one.
And you do often see bowlers using that slow delivery at the end part of the game. Nicely done.
Another full toss. Now this should be interesting. That's not been signaled as a no ball by the umpire. He's having a word with the leg umpire. He's got away with it. A couple of runs taken by Yunus Khan, but it did appear to be a nasty full toss.
More likely that they, as you take a look at that, that's a really good-looking trophy.
Goes for the big one. Has it done enough? Not really. The fielder is getting underneath that one, and he's taken by Virender Sehwag, but not before doing a great bit of damage. Yunus Khan has played a fantastic innings. A double 100 partnership with Salman Butt, and it is his maturity and class that has earned Pakistan front seat in this game. Couldn't clear the slow delivery, and Sehwag got underneath that one quite easily. Brilliantly done. Yunus Khan gone for 108, 239 for 2. It's a great setup every which way you look. Pakistan have got runs on the board, 8 overs left. Misbah ul Haq is the new man in. Great crowd in.
And this time Salman Butt wants to. Misbah says no.
They have the empty at the right time, both these batsmen, after eating up a lot of deliveries. Here we go. Misbah ul Haq taking on the leg spinner. And he's picked up 4 runs.
Known Misbah to be a great player in the end always. He's a dangerous batsman who can play the big shots. Willing to take the risk of hitting against the turn. But he picked his spot to perfection between the man at deep mid-wicket and long on.
He has provided the right line for the right-handed batsman to target that area mid-wicket. He's been looking to bowl outside the off-stump, and it has become very easy for the batsman to pick him off. Reverse sweep.
Come on!
Only 1 run. It's 246 for 2. Edged. And has flown over the boundary line for 4 runs. Fieldsman at third man couldn't spot the ball. It's all happening for Pakistan.
Throws Praveen Kumar, the fielder, third man, hardly moved because he did not pick up the ball. Boundary also bring up the 250. Clearly unsighted, didn't make a move. Look at that, he was a mere spectator. Yuvraj Singh can't believe it.
And the strategy has paid off. And now, Misbah-ul-Haq is looking to finish off strongly. What a stroke that was. A strong one.
Nothing much wrong with the delivery. Misbah-ul-Haq created the width, moving down the leg side. Really picking his spot to perfection again, getting down underneath the ball to be able to get the elevation, and the placement was very good indeed.
Opening of the face of the bat was the key here. And open the face precisely. That's why I got the placement right and also the elevation. Captain is urging the bowler to pitch the ball up. Yokelem.
Yunus Khan hadn't got any runs in the 2 innings that he batted, but look at this. He got off the mark, he announced his arrival at the crease, and that was just the first boundary. Maybe he was very focused, motivated in getting a big one, and he did. You'll see the first red dot at the 10th over. Thereafter, there was a partnership building up, and you see the acceleration. That'll tell you a story. Once you get in as a batsman, as a pair, the partnership is good. You can accelerate the run rate.
He can be handy in this situation if he comes off Shahid Afridi. He hasn't gone ballistic of late. He's been struggling with the bat. It's an ideal situation. Got beaten. A bit of turn on that occasion for Piyush Chawla.
Picked up 4 for 40 in the first game against Pakistan, Piyush Chawla. Today, it's been a forgettable match for him. Run for 66 into his last over. It's disappeared out of the park. Quite easily done by Misbah-ul-Haq.
He is flat-tatted the ball over the boundary line. Not the right line. The right line, Piyush outside the off stump, flattering trajectory. The batsman is going to gain, and Misbah-ul-Haq has clubbed it for 6 runs. And that's where he has made the difference, using the feet. He was a reluctant batsman to use his feet against Bangladesh, but here he's completely looking different as a batsman. He's been effective, and he's hurting India.
Good pick, it was the googly. This time it's float off the outside edge. Right way to the boundary. 277 for 2. 194 minutes he's been out there.
Does anybody care? Salman Butt has edged that ball. Runs are important.
Very, very difficult time. He lost the bat. He's got cramps in his hand.
Irfan Pathan did well to stop that one.
Hit it really hard, Misbah-ul-Haq. This man had long on and long off, but fairly wide, so he's looking to hit straight. And Pathan doing reasonably well to take pace off the ball. Just the single.
He's bowling the right line to Misbah-ul-Haq, targeting the area outside the off stump. He'll get a single. And that's the right line to bowl once a batsman, especially the right-handed batsman, is looking to heave the ball through mid-wicket. If you bowl that line as a bowler, it's difficult to get away. Jeff Lawson. He's a different man. He was distraught in the last game when the Pakistani team was getting thrashed. He's smiling. Well bowled again. 282 for 2. It's making of a grand final. Pakistan 282 for 2 from 46 overs. They'll be looking together at least 40 runs from these 4 overs which are left in their innings. And good news for Pakistan. Misbah-ul-Haq is batting well. And at the same time, there is a bad news. Salman Butt is walking off the field. Looks all cramped up. He's not comfortable, and that's why he's walking back. Is it blessing in disguise for Pakistan? Shahid Afridi is making his way. Aspirations, they have gone high.
Stand up to this man and applaud. He's played a great innings. Good exhibition of batting skills, good understanding with Yunus Khan running the singles. And he's given just the kind of platform for the low order batsman to go after the bowling. Superlative 100 comes to an end for Salman Butt. Down the ground, and the ball is rocketed to the fence. Misbah-ul-Haq now.
Was this a good idea to keep Praveen Kumar's over during the depth of the innings? He's gone for plenty of runs in the previous outings against Bangladesh and also Pakistan. He was very effective with the new ball, but not with the older ball. That's gone in the air. And I think it's a 4. 2 boundaries. Successive boundaries from the bat of Misbah-ul-Haq.
Well, Misbah is a very experienced player in these situations. Picked it on the full toss, using the bottom hand, and also the placement has been fabulous. Every time he hits the ball in the gap, it's a 4. Third man inside the ring now. And now he's going back.
Praveen Kumar has been forced once again to bowl.
1 for 55 for Pathan into his last over. Takes it just a couple of feet inside the boundary line. Misbah-ul-Haq is disappointed he couldn't put that away. Rohit Sharma taking the catch,
and it has cost his team in a big way this time around. He hasn't faltered, kept nicely under the ball, kept the balance, and he has taken that run. Misbah-ul-Haq 33, and it's 293 for 3. Shahid Afridi has been joined by his captain Shoaib Malik. Healthy average, good strike rate. In the air, put down.
Afridi will look for boundaries. Yeah, it's gone on the toe end of the bat. And Praveen Kumar not getting to it. Falling shot.
He's been asked to move in from the edge of the circle. still managed to pick up 4 runs because of the placement.
Brings up the 300, the boundary. 303 for 3 with this boundary, the slower delivery. He found the gap again. Plenty of boundaries coming that area today. T20 cricket against the spinners and the faster bowlers.
Shahid Afridi has to pick up the length first. He has to watch the ball coming out of the hand, then employ a stroke according to the length. But at the moment, he's just trying to hit everything towards mid-wicket. Not the right idea. He's wasting deliveries. He's wasting the effort of the top order batsman.
Hasn't been in good form with the bat. He's been in terrific form with the ball. This, by his own admission, he's had a lean trot in the last few months.
Should be 4. There's the bowler, was unlucky. Pakistan won't mind. Seeing the batsman getting few runs in the last over, especially in the shape of a boundary. He's a happy man.
A high percentage of runs coming in boundaries, 29 fours and 7 sixes for Pakistan in this innings.
Excellent delivery from Ishant Sharma. It has resulted in a bye.
Dhoni missed, and there was an opportunity for Ishant Sharma as well to look for a run out at the non-striker's end. First it was a good delivery, finally it was inside the ring. That's when premeditated. Ishant Sharma up to it. Well, he'd have been gone. And Ishant Sharma prefers not to throw.
Doesn't miss many, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Shahid Afridi finally managing to hit the ball into the gap for 2 runs. And that's it. After 50 overs, Pakistan has achieved 315 runs. It's a fighting total. They are not safe. India bats deep. Made a huge difference for the Pakistani team, that partnership you were talking about, Siva. Losing an early wicket, never easy. But how well they coped with the situation and the pressure. Salman Butt and Yunus Khan helping their team to score 315 runs. Significant, that 205 partnership between Butt and Yunus.
It's been a struggle for most of the Indian bowlers. Praveen Kumar very good with his economy. Ishant Sharma, fairly acceptable figures for him, but the others have really struggled. 8 bowlers used, but just the 2 wickets for Irfan Pathan, but he was expensive. The other bowlers, especially the spinners, have struggled on this pitch. Just getting together for a photograph, the Pakistan team, and a lot depends on these two for India. Got the bulk of the runs in the first 2 games, had a partnership of 155 against Pakistan last time around, but it was just different ask. Chasing a big score, it's got to be Virendra Sehwag and Gautam Gambhir once again to deliver up front.
They have to come good. One of these two, Gautam Gambhir, who has been batting well, improving as batsman day by day, and Virendra Sehwag, one of them, has to play a big one.
He's having a good tournament, Virendra Sehwag. He's been in good form. Capacity crowd here in the Sher-e-Bangla National Stadium.
Their money's worth. Wickets for Pakistan up front is the requirement. That's why the captain has placed 2 slips. Gautam Gambhir already looking focused. Oh, what a start. start. Signature stroke from Gautam Gambhir. It was pitched up and he pounced on the opportunity. Played a delightful stroke.
Awesome. Simply fantastic from Gautam Gambhir. Not looking to get in, he's already in good form. Just looking to carry on where he left off the previous match. A good 100 against Bangladesh. And he's underway here.
They ate up quite a few deliveries before they got started. And they are straight away looking to play their strokes. A bit of movement for Omar Gul. In the air, should be taken. What a wicket for Pakistan. That's what they needed. Seeing a back of Virender Sehwag. What a wicket. What a start for Pakistan. Sohail Tanveer living up to the expectations.
Well, he picks up wickets with the new ball. Virender Sehwag looking to close the face of the bat early, but look at the delight and the joy on the face of all the Pakistanis. The danger man is gone. India 8 for 1. It will be a testing time for this man. Rohit Sharma walking at number 3. Early loss of Virender Sehwag. Big segment from the slips. It's 8 for 1. Good strike, and he's presented the full face to the bat. That will be a boundary for Gautam Gambhir.
Initially in this over, he tried to hit the ball through extra cover, only managed to hit the ball straight to mid-off. But this time around, with that roll of the wrist, he's been able to hit the ball straighter and away from the fieldsman. And he has picked up his second boundary in this innings, Gautam Gambhir. Also, he didn't take his front leg towards the line of the delivery. In fact, he cleared it, and that's why he was able to play that ball straighter. And that has forced Omar Gul to come round the stumps. Change of angle.
Magnificent, outstanding shot to end the over. 16 for 1.
Bludgeoned that one. What a shot. Using his feet against a bowler like Omar Gul. Never an easy stroke for a left-hander to execute.
Change in bowling, Rauf Tika. A roll from the AB bank end.
He's been punished straight away. Gautam Gambhir is not going to spare anything loose. It was marginally short. Enough time for Gautam Gambhir to rock on the back foot and time the ball on the offside beautifully for 4 runs.
The 4 boundaries in India's innings have come from the bat of Gautam Gambhir. Edged, might run away to the boundary. Yes, it does. A little bit lucky for Rohit Sharma, but he'll take it.
Nice shape away from the batsman. Caught the edge of the bat. Batsman was looking to work the ball on the onside. He was very lucky to get the edge. And this boundary is going to relieve some pressure. He's been bogged down. Rohit Sharma. Was in the air. Poor effort. Poor effort. Put off the bowler.
Frustrating for the bowler. He's giving more than 100%. He's going through a good spell. And Rauf Tika. That's an easy pick and throw. He's just fumbled it. cost his side 4 runs, but the mental makeup will not be too good when Raw Iftikhar comes into bowl, and now Sohail Tanvir taking a long time to get to the top of this run-up. Can take the focus away from your main job of looking to bowl well.
It was sloppy.
And the other good thing about Gautam Gambhir is his makeup. He's lost Sehwag, who is the aggressor, who takes the bowlers on, but he's continuing in the same fashion. That doesn't seem to have hurt him that badly. There you see that flowing drive, but there's a fielder there to defend it. Lovely flow of the bat. Down the track, and he finds the gap. Lovely stroke from Rohit Sharma. He's a class act, no question about it.
That's what I mean. He's got every shot in the book. He's got power, and he's even got our producer waving his arms around. That is a very good shot. Our production manager, I beg your pardon. So here is a wonderfully maneuvered shot. He got out of the way off the delivery, gave himself room to go over the top, and for insurance he was targeting the gap as well.
It was so good during the IPL also. He could find those gaps at will. And he's a stylist also. High back lift, gets into position. Mohammad Yusuf, bit of football. That allowed Gautam Gambhir an extra run, and Sohail Tanvir is gutted. He's trying his heart out, but he's getting no support from Mohammad Yusuf. This was pretty appalling.
Well, they're really not allowing the pressure to build, Pakistan. They've given a few runs away. Really, I thought his foot got stuck. He didn't find the right line to put it in. But he's fortunate it didn't run away for 4.
It's an important position these days, the mid-ons and the mid-offs. So Shoaib Malik needs to reconsider a fielder who is just a little bit smarter and a little bit athletic. He's off again, Gautam Gambhir. Score is ticking over nicely, 44 for 1. Pakistan were off to a slow start, or slower start, 26 without a wicket. India are 44 for 1. Thanks to Gambhir on 24, Rohit Sharma 14 from 20. But Gambhir's pace is allowing Rohit Sharma to stay out there and be himself, not worry about the scoring rate. A lovely shot. It had a lot of craft because that ball was pitched maybe, if not outside the off stump, but certainly on that off stump line, and worked away. Once again, it was chase for Mohammad Yusuf, who was still managing the field in that onside range.
This is a terrific shot. Now he knows where the field is. Take a look at that. He's actually very deliberately turned it from outside the off stump into the gap on the onside.
Gone over the infield. Rohit Sharma has blasted the 4. Raw Iftikhar too short and doesn't have the pace to trouble the youngster.
Wonderful shot. Picks up the length so quickly, Rohit, once he settles down. Just a fraction short. In fact, I think he was a little early on the shot and got the toe end of the bat. He actually went for whole hog. So 4 more. This is turning out to be a good over. Just the transfer of weight. Didn't have to move too much. No footwork required. Also brings up the 50.
Nicely played. Lovely shot from Rohit Sharma. The class was evident once again. Very risky this time through square leg.
Well, it's always a dilemma whether to get your main bowler to bowl one more over to try and get that wicket. Maybe tiring just a bit. It is humid. Little leg stumpish and beautifully put away. That is a terrific shot now. He's got to be careful against
Sohail Tanveer playing that shot, because one has already perished doing that, turning it onto the onside. That also brings up the 50 of the partnership, and it's in pretty quick time in 45 balls.
Goes for the big one, clears it magnificently. Wow, it's a great shot from Gautam Gambhir. Brilliant, sensational.
Well, you called it. He's such an unpredictable batsman, and he's in good form. Brings everybody onto their feet. It's a massive hit. One for the voice of India, maximum sixes, certainly. Huge hit. Six the moment it left the bat, but all he needed to do was clear the infield. There's nobody deep on the onside, and he was ready to do just that. Got it in the slot, latched onto it perfectly.
Pressure on Umar Gul. Comes in running. Tries the good length spot, and that ball is then worked away through the offside. So after managing to hit in for a six or a mid-wicket, he's got the ball rolling through the offside. Rohit Sharma may be caught. Is he? And he's got him. It's Nasir Jamshed who's plucked an easy catch. Rohit Sharma in two minds and paying the price. Pakistan strike big.
They needed that. They needed that to really feel that they're in it. I think he top-edged it. Rohit Sharma was just trying to play it fine for one, but obviously was in the air, hanging in there for a long time. And Umar Gul has provided that vital breakthrough. A set batsman walking back to the pavilion is a big blow. Gone for 24 of 27, 67 for 2.
It's Yusuf Pathan, 25 years of age. This is his third game. Daps one chance. It's at the non-striker's end, and Gautam Gambhir is quick enough to beat anyone in the field. Here he goes, crashes it past cover for 4. He's announced himself in no uncertain terms.
What a cracker of a shot that was. What a sound it made from the willow. Beautifully hit. He's a tall man. And that is an exceptional shot. He made space for himself and nobody moved. In fact, everybody was flabbergasted. What a follow-through. How good he looks when he's playing shots.
Goes for the big one. Straight drive, another 4. Shoaib Malik is quick, but not quick enough. This is an excellent beginning.
He seems to be very composed. Now, he hasn't had the best of starts in his one-day international career. This is match number 3. 2 blistering shots. What a strong, tall man he is.
It's in the air. Wicket number 2. And a big one. And it's Gautam Gambhir who's been picked up. He is on fire, Umar Gul. And the crowd is alight. What a moment for Pakistan.
Big wicket for the Pakistanis. Gautam Gambhir trying to play the uppercut. Thought he was safe, but that was a good take by Nasir in the deep. And that is a very, very crucial breakthrough for the Pakistanis. Absolutely delighting Umar Gul, who has done exceedingly well. Gautam Gambhir comes back, scoring 40, India 79 for 3.
India is in trouble. Vice captain comes in with big responsibility. He's using short delivery quite effectively, Umar Gul. But this time around, that short delivery has been used by the batsman. Third boundary for Yusuf Pathan. He's making his intention known to the Pakistani bowlers and the captain.
Bit of a gift there. The Pakistani fielding has been a little bit out of sorts, though they've taken a few catches. But there again, I thought that fielder should have got his hands to it. That's Rauf Iftikhar, who's faltered earlier in the fine leg position, but diving a little too late. And the bowler's absolutely disgusted with that.
And
this time he extracted a lot of bounce. A few words that were exchanged at the end of previous over from Omar Gol, and it has invigorated Omar Gol, and he's bending his back. He has, hasn't he? He was waiting for Omar Gol to shot in the length, and he pounced on that one, hitting the ball beautifully and effectively over mid-wicket for 4 runs.
He was not overawed by the previous deliveries when he missed it. He waited on that one, knew that something like that was going to come his way, and he was quickly onto that, right on top of that. Look at that. As soon as he hit it, he also said something. Take that, I suppose.
He's not learning. He's not learning at all, Raif Takhar. He keeps on pitching the ball short, and he keeps on getting hit in a familiar fashion. You can't pitch the ball short if you have a military medium pace.
Absolutely right, and this was a gift for Yuvraj, who hasn't really got along with the innings so far. This is going to help him to get his eyes in and get his confidence going.
Making some notes, Jeff Lawson. Plenty of cricket to be played. The game is not finished. Pakistani bowlers, they have to work hard here. 98 for 3. That's a good shout. That's a good shout. And that surprises Shahid Afridi.
He can't believe it. Umpire Nadir Shah thought it was going somewhere else. We'll have to have a look at this. There was possibly pitching outside leg. Just outside, just on or about the leg stump. Touch and go here. It might have gone on. There you see, just about on the leg stump. The umpire thought it had pitched outside the leg stump. So, bit of doubt there, and the doubt always goes in favor of the batsman.
Shahid Afridi was convinced that he had his man, but man in the picture thought otherwise. Good running. In fact, excellent running from Yuvraj Singh. Oh, he's picked up. He's been hauled out at mid-wicket. Pakistan progressing.
The most unlikely bowler has taken the crucial wicket of Yusuf Pathan. Raif Takhar has been out of his sauce. Their shortish ball could have put it away anywhere, getting the bottom part of his bat, and the catch taken. Delighted with the proceedings, the Pakistanis.
Yeah, slow delivery working for the bowler. It's 106 for 4. Suresh Raina. And it's a big ask for him.
That's the curator. He has been pretty happy with what's happened with his tracks in the middle. Kokon.
With regularity. Here's another tight one. They've got to keep abreast with the asking rate, which is 6.5. And every 5-7 overs odd, he would have been gone. Oh, that's been played with Eland. It's gone the distance. What a shot. Yuvraj Singh has come out with a spectacular shot.
Effortless. Stand and deliver. 6. Well, we all know how well he can bat. He can play those big booming drives, can hit big sixes, pick up runs at will. Needs to stay in the wicket if India needs to have any chance of going close to the target. Slower delivery, picked it very early.
At this stage of the last of 4 wickets, India needed 150 runs, or in fact 151, to be winning this game. But should
it now be interrupted at this stage. Pakistan are way ahead on the Duckworth-Lewis method. That is a good shot. That is 4. This is his very special ability. High backlift, he pounds down hard on those cover drives, and they are difficult to stop.
That's a vintage Yuvraj Singh. Look at that stride forward, full flow of the bat. Good finish at the end. Beautiful shot in the end. 4 more.
Shot to end the over. 10 from it, 139 for 4.
Very good over for the Indians. What an amazing looking shot. Look at that. Just turned in his crease and played it right behind that fielder at short fine. That's once again flicked away. This is finer. This is going. Gone. Nicely picked up by Yuvraj Singh.
I don't understand why he's bowling it so quick, Shoaib Malik. Especially against Yuvraj, he needs to just not give any pace whatsoever. Just let it hang in the air. Let's see if he tries to go over the top against the turn. That's short, and that's been smashed. The fielder finding it difficult to pick it up. He was moving the wrong way. Raina's got 4 to begin the over. That'll be some pressure now on Malik.
He picked it up very quickly. Suresh Raina, short, and spanked it to the mid-wicket boundary to bring up the 50 partnership. That is a good shot.
Immediately he reverts to his earlier line of attack. Outside leg stump, and he's been smashed once more. That's 4 more. 2 short deliveries, rank long hops. This will ease some pressure from Raina in India.
Now he's looking good as well. Suresh Raina. That's 2 4s in a row for him. There was the first one. The second one, too short, too wide. Another 4.
He swept that. It will be just 111 from the over. 164 for 4.
Well, he's taken a risk. Afridi gets underneath that one and he's taken it. He's cupped it inches off the ground. This is a major breakthrough, and the smiles are back.
Completely out of the blue. A full toss fetches him a wicket. Afridi is thankful. Look at that. Tossed it up, full toss, hit it away, got the top edge of the bat and safely underneath that. And thanks his lucky stars, kisses the ball. And Fawad is absolutely over the moon. Big breakthrough. Suresh Raina goes for 24, India 179 for 5.
The Indian captain Mahendra Singh Dhoni is out there waiting for Yuvraj Singh to come. He's gone out. 109 matches, terrific effort. 45 average strike rate, almost 100, best of 183. Yuvraj with the strike.
Well done, Shahbaz!
He does well. It's the conventional leg spin that's been played away nicely by Mahendra Singh Dhoni. He's off the mark in his cool, calm manner. Oh, he's taken, caught behind. Yes, certainly a sound. And Afridi has picked up the most vital wicket of the innings. It's Yuvraj Singh who has missed the ball, and Kamran Akmal has taken a brilliant catch.
Pakistan dominating. Look at that. Crucial wicket of Yuvraj trying to hoik it away, getting an under part of the bat. Little thin edge. Kamran Akmal takes it cleanly. Big shout. He was confident, and the umpire had no other option but to raise the finger. He's disappointed, Yuvraj, and another wicket down for the Indians. 187 for 6.
Plenty of drama in that last over. Shahid Afridi getting rid of Yuvraj Singh. Kamran Akmal picking up that catch, and that was his 100th dismissal. Irfan Pathan is the new man in. Brilliant leg leg stump line, and tough one for Kamran Akmal, even tougher for Mohammad Yusuf. What was he doing? Why didn't he dive? Terrible piece of cricket from Pakistan.
Well, that was going pretty fast, but Mohammad Yusuf was not committed to that at all. You see, pretty wide of Akmal, already deflected further by the pads, but then he's disappointed. Mohammad Yusuf should have made a better effort at that one. Mind games here between the batsmen and the bowlers. The batsmen trying to dominate, but those ones coming off every delivery will stand them in good stead.
Slow down the pace, Afridi, and allows Mahendra Singh Dhoni to walk to the non-striker's end.
Oh, actually he is. Just as I said that, he's smashed one a la Rohan Kanhai style. He's on the ground and the ball's in the crowd. Why didn't I say it before?
Well, the moment you said that, he took his chances. Look at that. Twisting at the right, at the end. And not before he hit it in the middle of the bat, because that went all the way for 6.
Well, that's how Rohan Kanhai used to sweep.
Well done,
And that's going to run away for 4. So maybe this is the over they were looking for. The boundary has come. 6 from the first 2. Something tells me it's not over yet.
Well, as long as Mahendra Singh Dhoni is around, India will still have a chance to get crossover to the target. That one very close to the outstretched hands of Kamran Akmal. Just dying in front of it, just going under his hand.
He's put that one away. He's got 4. Finally. That should really pep things up. I thought it was a slow delivery, but it was at about 130. Finally put that away, Pathan.
Well, after 2 dot deliveries, a boundary was needed, and that's exactly what Irfan Param did. Put that away in the vacant places. Good shot.
Careful, Pakistani bowlers. There is a chance. And a wicket at the right time for the Pakistani team. Delivered under pressure in his last over.
Irfan Pathan had got himself in. He was batting on 28 and he was looking for a boundary early in the over. Again, the short delivery paying rich dividends for Pakistan. We saw a few wickets for Umar Gul, but this time it's Pathan who's got to go. He's gone for 28, India 247 for 7. Praveen Kumar can talk the ball big. Good strike rate of 88. Just an average of 10.
Look at his iron. He's off the mark. He's struggling. Direct hit was needed.
In the air. Fielder getting underneath it. He's put it down. Umar Gul. More importantly, India get 4. 260 for 7.
He made a mess of it. Completely misjudging it.
It's a good over from Sohail Tanvi, just the 4 singles.
I don't know why he started to come forward. He completely misjudged it. And that's a big let off. And it could hurt Pakistan. Should be close. And he is out. He's out of air.
Well, the length was predictable. With this field, he was looking to bowl the Yorkers, but this time it was a lot straighter. Praveen Kumar premeditatedly gone a long way across and hitting him on the back leg. Oh, he's given it. Asoka De Silva, and he may be right. Virtual eye agrees with it. Omar Gul is delighted. Wicket number 3 for him. Praveen Kumar has to go. India 262 for 8. Piyush Chawla, it's a handy batsman.
He's got some ability with bat. But the man who's with the ball, he is absolutely devastating at the moment.
He's hit that hard and it's gone the distance. Super 6, 1 for Voice of India.
Mahendra Singh Dhoni was looking for this length, just back of the length, and he pounced on it in a flash. Good shot that was.
Piyush Chawla running the first run hard. He's taking the fielder on. An appeal has been referred to the third umpire. Is he in trouble?
The body language of the Pakistan fieldsman suggests to me that he was safe, but that is close. Have a look. The bails, they're not off, and the bat is in. It's a tough one for the third umpire.
That's when the bails are completely dislodged, and for the moment, it's not yet been completely dislodged from the last angle. This is giving us a different picture. Might be touch and go, he's just in, just marginally in.
Yes, both the angles telling us Piyush Chawla is safe. Let's see how the umpire feels.
The ball makes contact with the bail. The bat is just marginally inside, but the bails have to be completely dislodged. And at that point, he's inside. Third umpire is seeing the replays that you're seeing in your lounge. Will soon arrive at a decision. The longer it takes, batsman will feel he's got a chance. And it's a correct decision.
It's in the gap, and it's 4. It's not finished.
Getting closer and closer. Getting his front leg out of the way. Just a juicy full toss. He was looking for the Yorker, not getting it right. The important thing, Mahendra Singh Dhoni not only hit it hard, but he hit it in the gap.
And look at the color of the ball. It's almost charcoal grey, difficult to sight. There's another one. And he found a fielder.
And he's knocked him over. It's a beauty. Omar Gul has been the bowler to shine for Pakistan, and that's his 4th wicket.
And he's a strong contender for man of the match. Still is a good pitch to bat on. This man has been on fire and has been picking up wickets at the right time for Pakistan. Now, the fate is seized. It's 284 for 9.
Ishan Sharma, more known for his bowling. Just the one delivery remains in this over, and it's got to be Mahendra Singh Dhoni to take charge. He's made contact and has disappeared out of the park into the first tier. You beauty.
Game on. Not the right length. They saw Mahendra Singh Dhoni coming down the track, pull back the length, and that was the mistake committed by Shahid Afridi, and he had to pay for it. There's another one in the air, and straight to the fieldsman. Pakistan has won this Tri-Nation tournament in Bangladesh. Hit like up, belongs to Pakistan. Contrasting performance from the last game. Pakistan absolutely brilliant in this game. All three departments, they dominated in this game.
They were the underdogs in this match. Everybody thought India were the firm favourites, but Pakistan put in a fantastic display, batting, and then they bowled well, and also some superb fielding to back up their bowlers. And the captain is delighted. He's a very happy man. Plenty of pressure going into this game after what happened a few nights ago. Well, look at that for delight and joy. It's all about winning.
Committed effort from the Pakistani team. After an early loss when they were batting, Yunus Khan and Salman Butt featured in a match-winning partnership. And after that, the Pakistani bowlers doing a great job, restricting India for just 290 runs on a flat track. And in the end, Pakistan winning by 25 runs. India's 290 in this game is the 5th highest score in a tournament final for a losing side. They'll be disappointed.
Dhoni was the last man dismissed for 64. So the captain making a significant contribution towards the end. 64 of 59, 3 fours and 2 sixes, strike rate of 108.5. Just about most of the batsmen getting 2 starts, but none of them finishing it off. A couple of good partnerships, but Pakistan, they picked up wickets at the right times. Every time a partnership was building.
Both the Pathans doing well for Pakistan. Umar Gul picked up 4 wickets, turned the tables for Pakistan. Only 56 scored by Yuvraj Singh, and Mahendra Singh Dhoni was the other one to score more than 50 runs. Other than that, starts but not capitalizing. When you're looking to chase a total of 315 runs, you require partnerships. Not coming at the right time. They kept on losing wickets at the regular interval, and in the end, they were restricted to 290 runs.
Good bowling performance. Umar Gul the most successful, Sohail Tanveer very impressive as ever. Rob Iftaka also picked up 2 wickets, and Shahid Afridi picking up 2. Fawad Alam, the left-arm spinner, picked up 1. So overall, it's been a good, decent bowling performance. Pakistan won the toss and decided to bat. 315 for 3. Salman Butt and Yunus Khan. Very good hundreds. Partnership between them worth well over 200, 205. And India in reply, 290 all out at 48.2 overs. Half centuries for Mahendra Singh Dhoni and Yuvraj Singh. Pakistan won by 25 runs and won the Kitply Cup 2008.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've all been extremely privileged to watch a sensational game of cricket today. A match that was fitting to be called a final. More than 600 runs were scored, and in the end, Pakistan prevailing. A big hand for both the teams, please. And now for the prize distribution, a whole host of awards. We start with the Voice of India Super Sixes. Check of $1,000 presented by Mr. Madhur Mittal, Managing Director, Voice of India 24 Hours News Channel. And the award goes to, in fact, 2. It's shared by Salman Butt and Yunus Khan. 3 sixes each. Huge partnership these two put on. A winning one in the end. 3 sixes, each of them hit. The second award, the Omax Fastest 50, a check of another 1,000 US, presented by Mr. Rohitas Goyal, Chairman and Managing Director, Omax. The award goes to Yuvraj Singh, 50 in just 46 balls. A check of US 1,000, presented by Mr. Rohitas Goyal, Chairman and Managing Director of Omax. Yuvraj Singh, 46 ball 50, but not good enough to win the game.
Airtel Maximum Force, also $1,000 presented by Mr. Niranjan Shah, Secretary, Board of Control for Cricket in India. And that award goes to Salman Butt, 12 boundaries. Magnificent 100 by Salman, 12 boundaries, 3 sixes. Was retired hurt. And now the big award of the match, that is, the Kit Ply Player of the Match. Crest made of Kit Ply and a check of another US 1,000 presented by Mr. Dennis Firth, Director, Kit Ply Industries. And the award goes to Yunus Khan. 108 of just 99 balls. US $1,000 by Mr. Dennis Firth, Director, Kit Ply Industries. The man of the series, the Kit Ply Player of the series, Salman Butt, please. 208 runs and a century in the final. The trophy and a check of $2,000 presented by Mr. Gaurav Goenka, President, Kit Ply Industries. The check as well of US $2,000. Mr. Gaurav Goenka is the President, Kit Ply Industries. And now the runners-up award, that the trophy to be handed over to the runners-up captain, and that is Mahendra Singh Dhoni. The Kit Ply runners-up trophy, $3,500 from Grameen Phone, presented by Ms. Rubaba Dawla, Director Marketing, Grameen Phone. That's the check for $3,500. And the runners-up trophy by Kit Ply, handed by Ms. Rubaba Dawla, Director Marketing, Grameen Phone. Mr. Shoaib Malik, Captain Pakistan, winning captain. This is a big win for Pakistan. I keep saying it's a huge comeback in this tournament. Very deserving on the day. $7,000 presented by Major General Sina Ibn Jamali and Mr. P.K. Goenka, Managing Director, Kit Ply Industries. Shoaib, this must rank as one of the big wins of your career.
Of course, always against India, it's a big win, and credit goes to the guys. They put in their effort, and the way Yunus Khan and Salman Butt, they batted, I think they're brilliantly.
I keep saying there was pressure on your entire team, but obviously the captain feels the pressure the most. How were you positioned before the game?
After that, on the 10th when we played here, after that we worked really hard, and I went to the guys and I said, come on guys, we still have chance, and we inshallah will give our 100%, and I'm sure we're going to win this game.
And that man, Yunus Khan, not a single run in this tournament, and then he comes up with an innings like that?
He's a brilliant player, and I was only thinking about if he plays first 4 or 5 balls, he'll play a big innings, and he did it today.
And the crowd, they supported you in large numbers, didn't they?
Yeah. Crowd's been really supported for all the teams, and I would like to thank all the crowd. They came here and they supported all the teams.
Well done, Shoaib, and a fabulous performance by your team. Really wish you all the best and hope you carry on winning this way.
Thank you very much.
Beautifully for the third T20 here at this magnificent, iconic ground. I'm Charu Sharma as we welcome you around the world, wherever you're watching on television or other devices. And I'm glad to introduce my good friend Kennedy Oboya with me. Kennedy, well, all I can say is I'm delighted to be here. We've said this before, but I'll say it again. There's international cricket in Kenya, and the whole world of cricket is delighted that a team that did so well in the early millennium now has an opportunity to climb the ladder again.
Beautiful, beautiful. Chara spoken about. First T20, 30-20 first one. Nepal won second one. Kenya won very convincingly. But now we are in for the third one. It's going to be a beautiful one to talk about. When we talk about the weather, Shah will mention the weather a little bit. He loves the Kenyan weather.
I do, but it's very overcast. I need some sun. However, the figure I like best there, 1% chance of rain. We don't want rain spoiling matches here. And of course, there's a fair breeze at 13 kilometers an hour, blowing more from the east to the west. I'm sure the bowlers would love that, and the batsmen need to be aware which side they're hitting, because one side, of course, the ball will fly better. The other side, it might get held up, you get caught in the boundary. And of course, let's mention that we're about 5,500 feet high in Nairobi here at the Nairobi Gymkhana, so the ball does fly anyway. We've seen some massive sixes already, Ken.
Today we definitely should expect some more sixes. The surface looked very good. Very, very, very good. If the team bets first or second, I don't think it'll make a difference. The surface looked good. But before that, let's speak about the first T20 that Nepal won. They won by 5 wickets, but it went till the last ball. The second one, Kenya won quite convincingly by 18 runs. But today is a best one that you can't afford to miss. And it's on a Sunday, we're expecting a big crowd.
Well, we certainly hope so, because nothing to inspire teams as crowds around the stadium. We've had a fair number of people here already, and as the day goes on, I'm sure we'll get a few more. Both the matches so far were low scoring, 130 the first match, 132 the second. Both the times Kenya batted first, and Nepal overall that score with some ease towards the end the first time, but faltered in the second. Good to see flags flying, or I'm sure both the teams. Here's a big Kenya flag. It means so much to Kenyan supporters of cricket to see big cricket back. It was a big sport. I'm sure it remains a big sport. It's just that we need some inspiration, and here, this first series after many years against Nepal, I hope will provide that inspiration to the youngsters in Kenya, Kennedy, to be able to get back to the sport and rekindle their dreams and hopes and aspirations.
Oh, 100%. We really needed this. So it was long overdue. And it's good Nepal to show their character on the first two games, and it has made it quite interesting, because both games have been low-scoring games, but they still have been competitive. So for the kids who have been watching the games all over the world, it's quite interesting. For the kids who are watching in Nairobi, this is the place to be. Kenyan have got a huge talent, and now because you have introduced the counties, we'll expect more kids to be involved in the game.
Well, we certainly hope so. Here at the Nairobi Gymkhana, the first two pitches, well, the day one was slightly up and down towards the end, but day two was fair, not too many runs scored. What about match three? How is the pitch likely to behave? Well, Kennedy was out there a short while ago to tell us how the strip, which was used earlier, is likely to behave for the third T20.
Beautiful day at Nairobi Gymkhana. The sun is out. We're having the third T20 here. The first one, Nepal is won. The second one, Kenya won convincingly. But we're not here to talk about whoever won and whoever has not won. It's one apiece. The surface is what we're here to talk about. If I go down a little bit, this is where the Kenyans were bowling the ball. This area, they pushed the Nepalis back, and the Nepalis couldn't cut or couldn't pull easily. But the Nepalis bowlers, they've got to come on this area. This is their area. This spin will take a turn. Not too much turn, but not so much the difference. But if you ask me, if I am bowling first or batting second, will not make a difference. It's a T20. Let's hope that today we get more runs on this surface.
Well, we certainly hope so, Kennedy. Nice energy out there for the pitch report. So what do you think? The 130s that were scored the first two T20s looked to me well below par, because the pitches seemed good for much more, and we'll see what happens today. But why do you think the first two matches were more the 130s rather than maybe 160s?
I think the conditions were different. The conditions, the Kenyans have been having this cloudy. We haven't had a lot of sun, so the surface on top is quite hard, but underneath it looks like it's not so that hard. But if I talk about the wicket, the batsmen haven't applied themselves very well. And today, I think if both teams are playing themselves very well, we should have a good competitive match.
Well, we certainly hope so. Now, in the first two matches, Nepal won the toss. I wonder if the luck for Kenya will change as far as the toss is concerned. I was out there just a short while ago with the two captains. Out at the center, the Nairobi Gymkhana, we're all set to toss for match number 3 of the 5-match series between Kenya and Nepal. Overhead conditions are pretty similar. It's still very overcast. Hopefully no rain. A fair breeze swirling around the ground, but I must confess it's a shade warmer today. The two previous tosses won by Nepal. Let's see whether that changes. Here we are with the star cast to my right, the skipper of the home team Kenya, Shem Goche. To his right, skipper of Nepal, Sandeep Lamichhane, and Dennis Angara, our match referee to the far right. Shem, who has the coin? So Shem, if you'll toss please. Sandeep, your call. Make it loud. Here we go. Heads is a call. And tails it is. So, for a change, the home team wins the toss. Shem, what would you like to do?
We'll still have a bat first.
Wow, that's a bit of a change because teams have been chasing first. So what's the thought there?
I think looking at the wicket, it's not a fresh wicket, so probably the ball will come to the bat nicely. We're just looking to get the total at around 145, 155. Then it will put pressure back into them when they bat second.
Runs on the board, always important. The first two matches, though, you did bat first. 130, then 132. So 160 is a pretty tall task.
Not really. I think it's just that with our batting, we're not getting one of our top four to bat through. I think in any team, any cricket, if you have one of your top order to bat through, you'll get that 150, 160 easily.
Well, we certainly hope so. Any team changes for today?
Yes, we have one change. Alex Obanda rest for today. Sukhdeep Singh comes in.
All right, you know, this is an important one. The series locked 1-1. The team that wins today, big psychological advantage. Good luck.
Thank you.
Sandeep, if you'll join me, please. No luck with the toss, but you will be doing what you did before.
But we were decided to bat first, but one of those days you want to win the toss and bat first, but yeah, luck didn't favor us. But yeah, it looks good wicket to bat on as well in the second inning as well. So yeah, happy with the chase as well.
What about the conditions overhead? Once again, overcast, plenty of breeze. Do you think it'll help your faster bowlers once again?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, the overcast conditions and the way our fast bowlers been bowling in this tournament so far, I think it's brilliant to see, and just wanted them to repeat the same things again and again till the end of this tournament, backing up them really well. And you know, the environment, which unfortunately we lost last game, but the environment is back in the tournament. So yeah, looking forward to this game.
Yeah, I have to add that both the matches were low scoring relatively. Shem says he might get 155, 160. You guys need to get a lot of runs today.
Yeah, but definitely, you know, our bowlers are up and they've been bowling really nicely so far in this tournament. So would love to repeat the same. And, you know, yeah, 140, 150 is a pass score here. But I guess the bowler has been disciplined so far. So I think that's one of the areas where we have worked so hard in the last few months. And it's actually paying off right now. So yeah, it's up to the bowlers to, you know, work properly today as well. One more day.
All right, just very quickly, any changes for the game?
Yeah, we've got two changes. Asif and Basir are missing out, and Arjun making his debutant, and one Shahab Alam is coming in.
All right, you know this is an important match. Good luck.
Thank you.
The home team for a change winning the toss, and Shem Goche says he will bat first. Well, that's an important differential because teams are happy to chase considering the fact that it's overcast. As we take a look at the Kenya 11, Kennedy, go through. Sukhdeep makes his entry here, the exit of Alex Obanda, the opener. Your thoughts?
He's quite a young guy. He's quite a hard hitter. So I think they've decided to go with the hard hitter. Alex has run out of form a little bit. But if you look at the batting, it's quite strong. Sukhdeep comes in, Collins Oboe, Irfan Karim, Rakeb Patel. And that was the good finisher from Lucas they did the last time. And not to mention Shem Goche, the captain hasn't got so much runs, but his brother, Nehemiah Odhiambo, has got a lot of runs. So their batting is quite strong and it goes very deep.
And of course, they will need to get to that 150, 160 that the skipper was talking about after winning the toss and electing to bat first. A bit of a responsibility, and need to get runs on the board. For Nepal, two changes. Of course, we see their skipper, Sandeep. He's bowled reasonably well. But they have made a very important change. Mohammad Asif Sheikh, their keeper, who also bats pretty well at the top, has been taken out for this game. And the Arjun Saud, who is their reserve wicketkeeper, is making his debut. So what an important match for Arjun Saud. Chab Alam also comes in as the umpires are ready to walk in. A very important match, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are watching this around the world, because Kenya and Nepal are tied 1 apiece in a 5-match T20 series, which means the team that goes ahead today will gain massive psychological advantage. The home team did win the toss, has elected to bat first, which is a pleasant change. I suppose they are gathering more confidence in their batting, and that's why you take that decision to bat first. Karan Casey here will be bowling, I think, with Sompal Kami, if he's okay. They bowled pretty well to begin with. Collins Oboe not among the big runs, and Singh, of course, playing his first match here, so I don't quite know what to expect A lot of responsibility. Kennedy on the openers as always.
Oh, very, 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 very big opening. But don't mention, Collins quite experienced. Sukhdeep is quite a young guy, but I think they must have given him a free hand. They must have told him, young guy, you're betting with Collins, he's got more experience, you go and express yourself. And cricket is about expressing yourself. So if he gets a chance, if he expresses himself, it's going to be very good. But he's a very good batsman.
Well, we look forward to finding out. Of course, normally the number 3 is Irfan Karim, Asif's son, the tall wicket-keeper. And he has shown that he's ready to be the anchor, the main batsman for the team. That's why he comes in at number 3. The first innings, he's got 30-odd, which were a little slow. The strike rate wasn't fabulous. But, of course, in the second innings, we saw a different Karim, where he was aggressive, very pleasing to watch. Unfortunately, got out a little early, about 17-20 or so. But it looks to me like he's one of the mainstays of the batting. And just the kind of responsibility on Sukhdeep, playing in his home ground, home country, big series, first time after many years. I wonder if there are going to be some nerves in the stomach here to begin with.
Oh, there's definitely going to be some nerves. I don't understand this. Collins is more experienced. Sukhdeep has decided to go to face the ball first. Is he those kind of nervous batsmen, opening batsmen like Kennedy? I hate waiting. I didn't want to wait. I just wanted to go in there and face the first ball. So it calms my nerves a little bit. So maybe Sukhdeep is that kind of player who has decided that from ball 1, I'm the one going to face instead of you, Collins Obuya, with all that experience that Collins has got.
Well, you know, this is... Different people think differently, but I do think that, especially in the beginning, fortune, luck plays such an important role. You play and miss a few. If you edge, you're back in the pavilion. If you don't, suddenly you're getting 50, 70. So hopefully the openers enjoy a little bit of good fortune here, because these bowlers are clever. Sompal Kami, our man of the match, the first one, and Karan KC, who bowls a heavier length, will, I think, make the batsman miss a bit. But if you get lucky, then runs are there on this batting pitch. Sompal Kami will begin for Nepal. T20 number 3, Nairobi Gymkhana. Thanks for being with us. Top edged. And it will go no. Well done, a third man. So just the one, they should have taken 2. I thought they probably felt it's going to be 4. However, lots of adventure and enterprise by young Sukhdeep to begin with.
Oh, I told you, he's a good striker of the ball. He didn't hesitate at all. There was chance for him to free his arm. He really freed his arm. And that's what I want to see from the young guy. Play freely. Yeah, just have fun. You've got a lot of experience behind him with Collins, Rakeb, who will still go to bed. So it's just going to try and play freely and play positive.
And of course, people like Budia and Bundi, they've done very well towards the end to accelerate on the matches we've seen so far. So there is depth in the Kenyan batting, but it's only at the top where you don't want to be 25 for 3. In the power play, you want to be 40 for no loss. All right, 40 for 1 maybe. All right, but...
And the bowlers have done a very good job. If you look at the areas that they've been bowling.
2 slips for Sompal Kami. Oh, cracked away. That should be good for just the 1. The third man having a lot of work to do. Sompal Kami keeping it well outside off. You can almost anticipate that it will be outside off because of the kind of field we have.
And if you look at it, the Safed look is playing well. The ball looks like it's coming to the best bowlers. So let's see where we go from here. Can Kenyans hold on? Because these 2 are the main bowlers. They've been controlling it with the new ball very well. And then towards the end, Kenya can look to accelerate.
Well, that would be the plan. Wickets in hand these days in T20 cricket anywhere, considered a good ploy, good strategy. Whoa, flirts. It was well outside off. I suppose that shot was on, but you have to play it with a lot of commitment. Collins Obuya just a shade tentative.
Yeah, it's the fast ball he's facing, and that he hasn't got run so far, but it was there to cut. In this T20, if somebody gives you room, better make use of it. Alex Obanda tried one and sneaked it straight away down there.
Yeah, well, you have to be a touch unfortunate. I think I used that word about 10 minutes ago to play these aerial shots during power play and have it go straight to one of the 2 fielders on the boundary line. As you mentioned, Obanda did. Bowled away, and it should have been stopped at mid-wicket. The man was well inside the circle. Went down to it too late, and the first boundary for Kenya.
And that's the start that we're looking for, Kenyans are looking for. That's a good start. It looked like it bounced his shot, so the ball didn't have a lot of pace. It's just hanging on a little bit, but Collins was right on top of it and hit it for 4 runs.
I must admit, it was a handsome shot, just keeping it down because it was directed towards the mid-wicket fielder, and had it been slightly more aerial, it might have gone to hand. wasn't too good a fielding effort. I think the skipper and Karan might be a little disappointed now. The mid-wicket moves further away. Good comeback by Karan.
Good ball, well left. Collins watching the ball. You've got a boundary on the fast ball that you faced, so you still need to hang in there. Huge experience he's got. Karan is bowling that line of middle stump, outside off stump. So it just gives you room, and the cut shot should be your favorite shot on this wicket. Cut or pull. If it lands a little bit short, you should be able to pounce on it as quickly as you can.
Well, most sports, cricket included, are studded full of cliches. Let's call it the corridor of uncertainty. Once again, just taps it down. The ball did get big on him, though. So he did very well to play it with soft hands, did Colin.
Yeah, that's good batting. So you just got to see this first 4 overs. If you can hang in and don't lose any wickets, hanging there, then when the spinners come in, you've got very good players of spin. Kenyans have got Rakesh Patel, who plays very, very, very good spin. He can hit it.
Well, they have another bowler, a bowling change, Nepal. We'll see him later. Shahab Alam, their left-arm orthodox. Much straighter, goes straight to mid-off. The throw comes in, and it's wild. The mid-off was well in, a better throw, you never know. Batsman could have been in trouble. That's a very adventurous run. Went straight to mid-off, and yet they took off.
And that's what you want to see. When you hit the ball and you take off quickly, you take off straight away, there's no hesitation, then there is a chance of a run. Look at the way he takes off. He calls very quickly, off he goes. I think the fielder was sleeping. Should have stopped that. The fielding on inner circle. You can't let that go.
True. Well, he was certainly slow to attack. It was to his right, though, mid-off, just to be a little less critical. But Collins Obuya now on 8.
And young man, Sukhdeep to Karan. His fast ball is facing.
Yeah, well, you must be wondering, what do I do? If it's outside off, maybe I'll just leave it, let it go. A slip in the gully, also for Sukhdeep. Well done. Nice, solid defensive shot into cover. The end of the second over. Kenya 9 for no loss.
I like what I'm seeing from Sukhdeep. He looks very confident. His back foot is moving well. He's cut a few, although they've gone over the slip for 1 run, but he looks very solid. He looks like a compact opening batsman. That's what you want to see from an opening batsman.
And of course, he does have the advantage of the vastly experienced Collins Obuya being at the crease with him. And Obuya getting that boundary, scoring a few runs. I'm sure Obuya by now is full of confidence, saying, well, could be my day. And initially, therefore, since Collins is once again taking strike, it might be a good strategy for Sukhdeep to just push it around for the singles and let Collins do the big hitting. Sompal's second over. Outside off, brilliant delivery. Collins Obuya certainly flirting with it. Maybe it even came back just a shade. Brilliant. That's what Sompal is capable of.
And that's the area that I love when he's bowling. That's the perfect area for an opening bowler. It's a new ball. There you go. You push it there. Collins tentatively. The feet are not moving for Collins. You've got to move your feet forward. Move a little bit more forward. Or commit yourself or play with some more energy.
Kennedy, don't you guys, you brothers, talk about this at home? Move your feet.
There you go, Sompal.
Up in the air, safe, top edge, and maybe 6. We'll find out what the signal is. It is given as 6. The first 6 of the match, a top edge by Collins, and he achieves maximum. Sukhdeep goes and gives him a little glove love, saying, wow, what a shot. Kami, maybe just a shade too short.
Oh, it's shade too short, but it doesn't matter how they count. They still count as 6 runs, or 4 runs, or 1s or 2s. Some people call it a lemon cut, whatever you want to call it. But for us, it's 6 runs. And so Paul doesn't like it at all. He's been bowling well. He bowled it nicely. Yeah, it cramped him up. He didn't give him room. Yeah, it could have gone anywhere.
Well, a little chat by the skipper comes up to Sompal, just off camera, Sandeep Lamichhane. I wonder if he's asking for it to be bowled a little further up. Threw his bat again at it. No harm done because the ball was short, wide, and deserved the big treatment. But Collins not able to connect.
And that's another thing. He's been bowling all these loose balls outside off stump. So if somebody has got to pound on it as quickly as possible, then force him to bowl more straighter.
I don't know why he was tempting Collins again with that short ball outside off, because there's only one man at deep third.
That's a good area. That's the area that you want him to bowl. That's a good area. Very, very, very good area. Keep it there consistently, then bring him a little bit more in front. It looks like Collins doesn't want to come in front, yeah, on the front foot. So make him come more in front, and it's a new ball. There you go. Let's go. That's another good ball, St. Paul.
Oh! The keeper got a knock for all his effort, but Collins did charge and miss it completely. Very lucky that it did not hit the stumps, just wide. And Sompal, of course, thinks about what could have been.
You're questioning, where did he pass? Where has the ball passed? Seriously, just missed everything. There you go. Oh, Collins, just be more patient. You've already got 6 runs, yeah, and you've got a single. Just hang in there.
Solidly onto the bat, but straight to backward point. And he ends well, Sompal, but that 6 in the over makes it a touch expensive. Of course, it was off Oboya's bat, not Subdeep. 3 overs gone, 16 for no loss.
Not a bad start, a good start for Kenya. 16 for no on the 3 overs. If they can hang in there, it will make a difference. If Nepal gets 1 wicket or 2 wickets, the game is well balanced on both sides. So they really need a wicket now.
Yep, no reason to get desperate, but this is Karan KC's second over, and he did bowl reasonably well. We know he can get a lot of bounce, get the ball to get big on the batsman. Straight to gully. Did well once again to play it down. Arif is waiting there for the catch, but well played by Collins again. He's aware if he tries to turn that ball towards gully, he needs to play it with soft hands. Or flash hard.
Very important. Soft hand is very, very important. But it gives him room, because bowling all out swinger, be prepared to cut. Don't hesitate.
I must say that gully fielder is very close to the bat. So if you cut sharp, he's not going to be able to latch on, I think. Whoa, flirted with it. Wonderful delivery. That's what you expect from Nepal's premier bowler, Karan KC. Hint of movement, a little bit of bounce. Terrific delivery.
And that's the pace that you're looking for. Look at the area, and look at the energy, and look at the bounce. Everything is perfect, apart from only nicking the ball. But good area is ball to Collins.
Well, the ball going above the head of the keeper, who's making his debut. Very important day for Arjun South. He's going to remember it for a long time, and he will be waiting for that edge to give him the first catch in his international career. Well bowled straighter, yet they take it. Karan cannot pick up the ball. Oh, he is so upset with himself. Had he picked it up shy of the non-striker's end, and Collins could have been in trouble.
And exactly, and that's what you're saying. What you're trying to do on this session is, like, if they can't get boundaries, they're ready to pick up singles. And they're ready to, Nepal is good to come more closer. Let him hit it over you, but don't let him pick the singles, because you're already creating the pressure.
I think the first T20, Kennedy, if you remember, we were a little critical about the fact that Kenya were not taking up the singles quickly enough. They've learned from that, and they're really testing the fielders. They're pushing the fielders, and that's good to see. Although sometimes it can be a little tricky. Oh, too straight again. Collins trying to play it to the onside. Didn't catch it quite correctly.
Subdeep, he looks solid. The defense is very good. I want to see him if he can get 1 or 2 boundaries, then we see how he's going to play, because I know he's a very hard hitter. He can hit it well.
Well, You know, the art really is waiting for the right ball. You know, it's easy to say from the commentary box because there's so much adrenaline pumping there, so many things going on. You play on instinct as well. But yes, we are waiting for the first aggressive shot. There was that top edge where he got his first runs. Oh, brilliant! Cracked away, but straight to backward point. How unfortunate. The timing in that square drive was fabulous.
I told you I like what I see from this young man. He's quite impressive. He's very, very, very good. He looks good on the first field. Then first game, he's holding his nerves very, very, very nicely. Not to mention the keeper. The keeping has been outstanding.
Well, that was one shot that showed the caliber of what Sukhdeep Singh is all about. It was played with great timing, no real aggression. And because of that shot now, change in the field, we have another one in the ring on the offside. The gully has been removed. We have a cover point now and a backward point. Waiting for that shot again. Straight through, over, mid-on, just over. Little risky. Didn't quite find the timing. It was just a flick. I think he didn't quite find the sweeter part of the bat. So some danger in that final ball by Karan. Just 2 runs off that over. After 4, it's 18 for no loss, Kenya.
And it's nice to see what I'm seeing with Sandeep. Yeah, the only wrong thing I'm seeing is doing is time the ball. It's a new ball. If you time it, it will go. Yeah, don't try and force it. Just watch the ball and time it. That one went across and tried to hit it across the line. That makes it more difficult. If you use a straight full face, because it's a new ball, it will go faster. And it's not nice to see the crowd, man. On both sides, Nepalis are rocked in and Kenyans are also part. So I can see flags are going side by side. Kenyan flags and Nepalese flags.
Yeah, we'd love to see more of the crowd here. It's a Sunday, and of course, Kenya love their cricket. Hasn't happened for a long time, but it is back now here at the Nairobi Gymkhana. As you said, flags flying of both the teams, lots of Kenyan flags, understandably. Quite a few supporters of Nepal as well, and some neutrals. Good crowd in Sunday, 3rd match, everything to play for. Of course, 3 matches still to go, 1 all. Sompal Kami being given a 3rd over straight away. Up in the air, that could go for a boundary, does, got plenty of bat, no chance for the 3rd man. And Sukhdeep showing he's ready to be aggressive.
And that's what I wanted to see, being positive. And that's what I said. He's a very hard hitter. He times it well. So if he presents the face, he will definitely get a boundary. On that ball, I'm very, very, very impressed. If it's there to hit, no time to hesitate. Be positive, hit it. So he's put a little bit pressure on Sompal, and he's going to force him to ball a little bit touch shorter, not to ball on his half.
Well, Sompal was guilty of bowling a few short balls last over. Maybe the instruction was to go a little fuller. And Sukhdeep gave it the treatment. Of course, he was looking to go more square, more towards cover, but it went to the right of 3rd man. Up in the air, somebody should be taking it. Easy. It is the captain, Sandeep Lamichhane. Well, he hesitated, thinking it might be a big hit. And then, of course, he raced in, took a wonderful tumbling catch. And Sukhdeep, well, as you had mentioned earlier, he needed to be a little more careful. Hit it straighter rather than across, and he perishes.
And look at the way he moves nicely. He was on the angle, but he turns his bat. Instead of going straight on the screen, he could have caught it. But take nothing away from Sompal. He adjusted line, come on the middle stump, and not to mention brilliant catch from the captain himself.
So Sukhdeep gone after a short innings, and that brings Kareem back in. Kenya now 22 for 1.
Oh, Irfan Karim comes in, so left-hander, right-hander. They've been struggling to bowl to both to left-hander, right-hander. Let's see if they have adjusted today to both a left-hander and right-hander, because the left-hander and right-hander has already been a problem for the Nepalese opening bowlers.
Well, not just that, but it's also what Kareem has shown. He's got, we finally saw his 2nd and 3rd gear during the 2nd T20. He was all 1st gear to begin with, but he does have a lot of pedigree, being Asif's son. And hopefully he can keep it together today to go for a big one. Both the innings so far, he's managed to get off to a decent start, but has not gone on from there. Sompal Kami and all of Nepal will be delighted that they've got the 1st wicket. Always a big psychological boost when you strike first.
Correct. talking about Irfan Karim, totally different from his father. Father left arm spinner, Irfan Karim wicket keep opening batsman, totally different areas.
Well, the Oboyas have everything covered.
There you go, Collins is facing. St. Paul is right on top. There was a 4 and then there's a wicket.
Still has a slip, St. Paul Kami. Again, soft hands by Collins Oboya to backward point.
Yeah, that's a good area St. Paul is bowling because Collins is not moving his front foot forward. You're going to move your front. It's like he's waiting to cut or to pull. Move your front foot forward. Try and hit it mid. Try and hit it straighter, mid on, mid off. That should be the area, but you're going to move your feet forward.
I think you make a good point. You've said it several times. He's not really pushing on the front foot, just waiting for the ball and trying to run it down to third man at the point region. Of course, he did play that pull. The ball was short of Karan Casey, which fetched him a boundary. Again in the air. Couple of bounces to mid-off. Fielding wasn't ideal, so they will sneak a single. And for the first time, we will today see Irfan Karim. Very, very pleasing bat to watch. Likes pushing the ball around the infield for those singles. But we saw in the second T20 that he can hit big, should he wish to.
Yeah, he batted well. He batted well on the last T20. There was intent, there was energy, there was running in between, was fast. If you can keep on it today, we should be on a good area. And it's a good time of the ball. You should not try and hit it hard. Just time it.
Another good point, because he is so fluid, so graceful to watch, as most lefties somehow strangely are. First ball for Karim. Got a slip and a gully. That's the problem, left and right. Straight away, St. Paul Kami a little too straight, drifting down leg. And Karim finds it easy to just push it into the vacant space on the onside for an easy single. Whatever you say, Kennedy, I mean, you know that there's a left-right combination, but it's so difficult to adjust. Just those little inches that make the difference between a good ball and a slightly bad line.
100%, and that's what makes a good bowler and a mediocre bowler. And professional bowlers should be able to adjust.
Very full, darting down leg. No way the umpire would be interested there, unless there was a bit of bat. But it was way down leg.
Look, it looked like it was going way down leg. Collins said to go all right on top of that. And we're waiting for the replay. That's why it's good. Oh, way down leg, far away. Good umpiring from Mr. Rocky Di Mello. Very, very, very good umpiring.
Big swing and a miss by Collins. Nothing there for Nepal. 24 for 1 after 5.
And as we give Charu a break, I welcome Steve Tikolo, the Kenyan legend opening batsman, middle order batsman. Steve, where did you want to bat? Middle order, top order, opening. We needed an opener today.
I was ready for anything, Kennedy. Whatever the team required me to do, I was ready for it. But today again, Kenya starts off slowly. 24 for 1 with 1 over left in the power play. I believe, Kenya should be looking to capitalize in the power play with the fielding restrictions.
Oh, Steve, that's the big challenge. If you ask me, I think they're trying to hit the ball too hard. It's a new ball. Collins, same thing. So deep, same thing. Just try and time the ball. There is a change of bowling. Adil is bowling from the Forest Road end. The ball good area, but we spoke earlier, Steve. They're struggling to bowl to a left hand and a right hand combination. Fast one. There we go. Irfan Karim. It's picked a single. It's got one. Oh, nearly being caught. What a start. What a start. Nearly, very, very, very close. Good ball.
Again, like you said, Kennedy, just look to time it. I think there Karim looked to muscle the ball rather than timing it into the gap.
And the mistake that they're doing is you could be caught in between 140 and 150 and you're trying to reach there too fast. Go step by step, you'll get there. And it's a new ball, it's just rocked in. Just have 1 or 2 balls, have a look, see what he's doing. Good ball. Good ball from Irfan.
Adil starts off very well with 2 dot balls.
Yeah, Steve, it looks like he's hitting the deck. He's hitting it down, so then it's like the ball is holding a little bit before it comes to the bat. He can just keep on rotating, Steve, on the first 5 overs. What could have been a good score, 30 for 1, 40 for 1, or 35 for 1. The conditions are not so that easy for betting. The sun is out a little bit. Irfan Karim is not timing it well. That went straight on his legs. It's like he's closing the top end. The top end is not taking control. The bottom end is taking control. If you can try and hit it straight, it's much easier. And that's where the pressure is going to come in. If you try to squeeze in for boundary, both of them are trying. Mid-wicket is going down. Am I right, Steve?
Yes, there's a fielding change. Deep fine leg comes in. Mid short square leg drops down to deep square leg. The gully goes to short mid-wicket. So the captain Sandeep Lamichhane is looking to close all the gaps and make it difficult for Kenya in this last over of the power play.
Oh, he picks him. Can he catch? Oh no, 1 bounce, 2 bounces for 4. That's what the Kenyans needed. But nearly a trap there, nearly a trap. Bowled a bouncer, and Irfan Karim was right on top of it and got his boundary.
Good shot there from Irfan Karim. Bowler dropped it short, and Irfan Karim just swiveling around to hit it down to deep square leg for the boundary.
Well, needed boundary, nearly a trap. They nearly trapped him. Yeah. Good thinking from the bowler, unlucky. Of Irfan Karim, he still get it 4 runs. Playing positive, which is good. Again, trips on the leg. Good throw, single, leg by. It's good. I like what I'm seeing from Irfan. He's positive, so he's making the bowlers think a little bit. If Collins can be more sensible, time it instead of just swinging your bat so hard. Time it. Adil has been bowling in good areas apart from that 1 ball.
1 ball left in the power play over. What do you think Collins will do? Look for a boundary?
Just play a little more sensible. You're already on 29. We've been looking 30 for 1. You set the base solid. And a good slower ball. Very good ball. See, we talk about boundary. Very good slower ball. Collins had to go across and clean bowled by Adil. Very, very, very good change of pace.
Good thinking there by the bowler. I think he realized it was his last ball and Collins might be looking for that boundary. And he bowled a variation, change of pace. Beat Collins in the air. Goes across and misses it, and his leg stump flies. Good thinking there by the bowler.
I think that's totally uncalled for. He could have just hung on a little bit, watch him more. He's looking to go more on the leg side.
After 6 overs, Kenya 29 for 2, and Rakeb Patel walks in.
Still, they're not consolidating well. They're losing wickets. Yeah, but so that's all about T20 to T20. You got to be more positive. Try and get boundaries, yes, but a little bit be more sensible. Okay, Patel walks in. He bets more sensible today. If you can get a 40, a 50, Steve will make a big difference on the score.
Yes, Rakeb has done well in the last 2 games. I think the first game he scored 30 odd, and the second game he scored 35 and was man of the match. He's one of the main batters in the Kenya team. So him and Karim will need to look to rebuild the innings again now and try and post a decent total for Kenya to come and defend.
Straight away, I think Steve, it's change of bowling. They're bringing a spinner. And the captain says that enough is enough. Can I have a hold of this game? I don't want to go too far. So Sandeep comes here, huge experienced bowler, Steve. Plays T20 around the world. Starts with a sleep. And Steve picks up a single from Irfan Karim. Steve, do you think it's a mind game because he's got Rakeb twice? Do you think it's a mind game that is decided every time Rakeb comes in, he bowls himself?
It could be a good matchup. Maybe that is the thought process behind it. He's picked Rakeb twice the first two T20s, and you know he'd love to have him before Rakeb scores any runs. He knows if he does that, it will stem the flow of runs.
Yeah, good start from Rakeb. Very solid start. Picks up the single. Roxanne. Normal googly. Googly is his strength, Steve. He bowls the googly one very consistently. The leg is not a major thing. When he bowls the leg, he tosses up a little bit. But the googly is what you must look. And change of the side. Now he's coming round. Another good running in between. That's what Kenyans are doing very well, which they didn't do on the first game. That's very, very, very impressive. They're not chewing away so many dot balls.
Well done there by the Kenyan batters, rotating strike a little bit more. And you know, when you do this, a bowler will tend to give you that odd ball for a boundary.
He plays sensible. Rakeb is playing sensible. He's the main bowler. Even if he goes for his 4 overs, he goes for 25, 30, you've still done a good job, Steve. Just don't let him pick wickets. Huge crowd today has shown up. Nepalis have come in. Kenyans are still streaming in. Good ball again. He bowls another one. Like a good leggy. Yeah. Sandeep is right on top. I think Rakeb is playing more sensible today. Got him on the fingers. He's playing more. He wants to watch him more. Good shot from Rakeb. They ran the first one hard. Could they get the second one? Push the second one. Can they push for the third one? And good running from Irfan Karim. Very good running. 3 runs taken.
Well watched there by Rakeb. That one kept a little bit low, but Rakeb dug it out. And it went towards third man for 3 runs. Again, Kenyans are running well today, Kennedy.
Oh, beautiful line. Steve, talk about running. We'll come back with the running, and the score is 35-2. The big challenge is these overs are flying fast. They're on the 7th over. Kenyans have got 35. Can they accelerate from here?
Definitely. Once these two play themselves in, they've just come onto the wicket. Once they play themselves in, I think we'll see some big shots.
They ain't been asking for the sun. The sun has come out. The sun has definitely come out. And change of the bowling from the forest end is Alam. It's an off spinner. It can just put it more tighter. It should be okay. Yeah, if it's off spinner, it's much easier, more tougher for Irfan Karim. Irfan Karim goes normally across. Yeah, it's a left armer. Left arm, beg your pardon, it's a left armer. So it should be okay for Irfan Karim. It will drift it into Irfan. Fast ball starts, well left from Rakeb Patel. What a start. From both sides, can they accelerate? Can the Kenyans accelerate from here? If Rakeb Patel is saying move the screen. Okay, yeah, there the ground staff are moving the screen on that side. What would be a good score, Steve? What would you talk about a good score? What would be a good score?
The first
140, 150?
First 2 games we've seen 130, which have been very tight. I think scores of 140, 150 would be a good score.
That's good, and a good timing from Rakeb Patel. Alam is bowling it well. It's the first two balls. He's not getting into pressure. He's making it more tighter. Good cut from Rakeb. Ran the first one quick. Picks up the ball, only a single. He's trying to bet more sensible today. Picks ones and twos. And if they go 5 runs and over from now, or 6 runs and over.
I think also the thought process is he plays himself in. We know Rakeb towards the end, you know, he can get you those quick runs, big overs of 15, 20 runs. He's capable of doing that.
Especially with the spinners. Good shot from Irfan Karim. The first one. Right, but it keeps it to a single. Good shot for 1 run. I like Alam. He's bowling to his field, Steve.
Yeah, and that's what you know, the captain requires from you. Once you've set your field, you know, the captain would require you to bowl to that field.
Another cut shot. They ran the first one fast, but they will get there. Only 1 single. He's bowling to his field nicely.
And the Kenyans are doing it in singles, rotating the strike.
That's what we love to see. If you get 1s and 2s, then if you squeeze in a boundary, it will make a difference.
1 ball to go with 3 singles taken.
It's a well ball. What a start. What a start. Irfan is still looking for 1s and 2s. And that brings us to the end of the 8th over. And the score is 38 for 2. Take play pedal shot. Sandeep read it well, Steve. Ball is outside off stump.
I think the line was not there for the pedal sweep, and Rakeb adjusted nicely from trying to play a pedal sweep to just nudging it down to short third man.
And the pedal sweep normally puts pressure on the ball line. You can sweep, play the pedal sweep. You have more control. You make him change his line. Irfan Karim hits it. Can they run the 2? Run the first one quickly. Oh no! 4 runs. That's very sloppy from the Nepalis. But unlucky. He had covered it well, but they still got a boundary.
That was Sompal Kami. And I think also being a pace bowler after bowling your quarter of overs and you're pushed, the way the Kenyans have been running well, they've put pressure on him.
Shot from Irfan Karim again. Good sweep shot. Good fielding. Very good shot from Irfan Karim. That's the shot that he has not been playing. Today I can see it's out. Very, very impressive. Got a boundary and then get a single. Good shot. Very good shot. Pedal sweep again. Appeal. Empire is not interested. He keeps this as runs. 1 run from Rakeb.
Looking to disturb the line and length of the bowler. Rakeb goes down on the paddle sweep.
Left hand, right hand combination. He's making Sandeep think hard. And today Irfan Karim is ready to sweep, so that makes it very interesting. Again, can they run two? Get the first one on a single.
8 runs off this over so far. Can they finish strong?
So far they're on 8, which is good. Good shot from Rakeb. But oh no, another misfield. Picks it up. Good recovery. Only 1 run.
That's a good over for Kenya. 9 off it. Kenya 46 for 2 after 9 overs.
They play Sandeep nicely, sensible. They haven't squeezed in anything, and they've got easily 8-9 runs from him. Once you get a boundary, then you just play him sensible.
They must have also discussed, you know, Sandeep Alamachani being the trump card in the Nepal bowling lineup. If we don't give him wickets and just milk him, get 6-7 runs off his over, it will be good for the Kenya team. With wickets in hand towards the end, you know, they can go for the big shots.
Oh no from Rakeb. Oh, poor misjudgment. Totally poor misjudgment. I thought it was an easy catch and he gets a boundary. He totally misjudged it. He rushed in very quickly. He had a lot of time.
And this might prove costly, Kennedy. There was a chance of getting the batsman who's been getting runs for Kenya as he goes inside out. Good shot to execute, but poor fielding there.
Ake Patel uses his feet, picks up the single. That makes it 5 runs and over. Alam will not be happy at all with the fielder. He had all the time. He just rushed in too much. Should have waited. And this left hand right hand combination is making it more difficult. It's making the fielders move from left to right. Good fielding, good ball and good fielding. That's what I want to see if you're fielding on the inner circle. Stop the single. Run quickly. One more ball left. 3 more. Beg your pardon. 3 more. Picks up, push it very hard. Oh, good piece of fielding. That's what you want to see. And good throw. Sends Ifan back as quick as he could, telling him, don't try me. Stay there. Good ball. He's bowling it tight. He's really bowling it tight. He's not giving them room at all.
Keeping Irfan quiet.
He's been bowling it between middle and leg, straight away. He's not giving them room at all. Irfan swings hard, run the first one quick, but stick with the single. So it's been a 4-1, and then 3 dots, and then a 1. And as I take a small break, I welcome Sharu back and tell Sharu the sun is out in Nairobi.
As we welcome Sharu back into the commentary box, halfway stage, Kenya 53 for 2 after 10 overs.
Well, thank you, Steve. Great to be back. And yes, Kennedy, the sun is out, and with that, my spirits are up. Had enough of this overcast, cloudy situation here. And of course, I've been standing a bit in the sun just to warm up. So the halfway stage, Kenya 53 for 2. The good news is 8 wickets still in the bag. The bad news, they haven't started out too well in terms of run gathering, Steve. They'll have to do a lot of work in the back end of this innings, and they have done it in the past. They've accelerated well. The 2 batsmen at the crease pretty well set. Karim on 15, Patel on 14, and good things expected. But 100 runs in the last 10 overs, that's a bit of an ask, Steve.
Yeah, with these 2 set batters, I think if They play until the 15th over, and then they can open up their shoulders. Rakep, we know, is a very good striker of the ball.
Well, an appeal by the keeper, but not by the bowler to begin with. He joined in late, so maybe there was no nick. The bowler is certainly not interested to begin with.
And change of bowling from the City end, we see Pawan replacing the captain.
He's a valuable all-rounder, can also bat well, Pawan Saraf. Again, spin, turn. And the keeper is having a wonderful time making his debut. Arjun Saud, no wickets, no catch for him yet. But he's certainly very interested right now. Two terrific deliveries to begin with, Steve.
And he's extracting quite some bounce there.
Almost goes to backward point. Risky shot that. But you have to play it really well to clear the infield. Only then does it fetch you runs. But finally he gets a decent amount of bat. The off drive fetching only one, but Steve, as I say, in the back end, the last 10 overs, to get 10 runs and over to get to that 150 mark, 160 that Shem was hoping for, is going to be a bit of a task.
It's going to be a bit of a task, given that also the field is spread. You have boundary operators. But like I said, if Rakep stays, he can open his shoulders. He hits long balls.
Especially against the off-spinner, you'd fancy the right-hander getting a few big ones. Whoa, bounce again. Rakep Patel got off to a decent start in both the innings. The second, of course, he earned our Man of the Match award with his high of 35. So we know he has a lot of ability with the bat. But this is looking like a testing phase.
Yeah, with the power and extracting bounce, so far he's bowled very well.
Whoa, again a bit of spin. Shape to cut that big Rakep. Well, there was a bit of spin. He's lucky he didn't play that on. What a fine over by Pawan Saraf. Comes to an end. 54 for 2 after 11. Good to see the crowd in. Flags of Nepal in that corner. Lots of Kenyan flags as well. And, fans, spectators, they do truly make the game, Steve. Great to see a good crowd in here.
Yeah, definitely. So, when you have crowds, it gives the players a boost to go out and show their skills.
Well, that was a wild delivery by Shahab Alam. The slow left-arm bowler inducted into this playing 11 today. One of the two changes, the other one being Arjun Saud, the keeper, making his debut for Nepal. Big moment for him. And for Alam too, to showcase his talent here today. Two men behind square on the off. Short fine. Well, the singles are there. The boundary is still way too short, Steve.
Yeah, so far Kenya have picked up the singles. And I think also Nepal have bowled pretty well. They've not been those bad balls to hit for boundaries.
Well, there have been a few outside off and short, but Kareem sent it straight to cover point. Again, should be just the one. One bit of misfielding by Sompal underneath the commentary box where he let his captain down by letting a boundary go. And of course, that big catch miss at the long on boundary for Kareem. Well, that will hurt them. The big slog again. He finds the gap. Oh, that was brilliantly done. The fielder running in from deep mid-wicket, thrusts his right hand out, pulls the ball back. This is what Sandeep Lamishani, the skipper, and all of Nepal look forward to see that commitment in the field.
That was superb fielding. He saved 2 runs for his team. And as we know, the games have been low scoring, so the fielders need to save each and every run.
That was Dipender Singh Airi, one of their top all-rounders. Big cricketer for Nepal. The reverse misses. You did mention that Rakib Patel needs to be there for very long. Now the 2 men on the square are inside the circle, so yeah, that shot is on. I have said it before, you need to play it really well though, otherwise a lot of people, supporters say, why did you do that? Because lobs to the fielders inside the circle. Another tight over by Alam, giving only 5 runs away. 12 gone, 60 for 2.
It's too windy today.
Well, Nepal have kept it very tight because of their spinners. New man in Shahab Alam has done well for them, the lefty orthodox, and Pawan Saraf too, with his off spinners, has kept both quiet. We can understand that Irfan Karim might be a little more careful against the right arm off spinner, but even Rakib has been tricked a couple of times. Over the wicket now, Saraf goes for the big one, and so unlucky the bowler, unlucky the batsman, didn't cannon onto the stumps. Well, just a little extra bounce, and Rakib gets lucky.
The pressure is starting to show in the batters. The few dot balls that the spinners have bowled is creating pressure on the batters.
Edged, and he will get very lucky. Fortune favouring Rakib. Again, extra bounce, shape to play it more square on the offside. We got a thin edge, no cover there. Boundary, welcome one.
Unlucky there for the bowler. Again, bowled a good ball. Edged to third man for 4 runs. Quite unlucky there for the bowler.
Rakib, previous ball, swinging big and missing. Lucky to be there, then lucky again with that edge. Dances down. Good ploy. He'll only get one there at long on, as Dipender Singh Airi comes in again. So Airi is feeling deep mid-wicket to deep long on. He's doing about 100, 150 yards in the field every over.
That is commitment, being one of the better fielders in the side.
Not just that, but he bowls well. He bowled very well in the second T20, and he bats well too. Fine all-rounder, Airi. Up in the air. Couldn't quite balance himself for the throw. Rohit Kumar Paudel, yet well fielded, both hands.
And looking on, I think also the Kenyan spinners will be interested with how the wicket is playing. See, the ball is turning and getting that extra bounce.
Correct. Nepal will be well warned when they come into bat. Swung away. Will not find the gap. There is a deep square. A bit of a wobble. Still good for just a single. Good to see that aggression. And against the right-handed, the off spinner, Rakib Patel will have to take the lead role here. Might be just a little more difficult for Karim. Mind you, no slip though. They might have wanted to attack. They have 2 men behind square on the off, waiting for the uppish cut. Large spaces on the leg side. Will they take the 2? And they decide, no, yes, no, this could be terrible. Make it again. Oh. A comedy of errors. Tragic for Nepal. The run out was there for the taking. Just a little bit of panic.
And the throw was not the best. It was quite wide for the keeper. Yeah. Yeah, Rakib gets lucky there. The throw was a bit off for the keeper. Difficult to collect and come back to the stumps. He gets a reprieve.
Yeah, Rakib had given up. Here it is again. Saraf has Karim plays it to mid-wicket. The ball picked up pretty clean. And the throw comes in. Was a little wild by Malla. But the keeper had plenty of time to perhaps reset and take a shot at the stumps. He tried a backhander. Nothing worked out for Nepal. Steve, you have to say, Rakib needs to ride his luck now.
This is his second chance he's getting.
Yes.
He needs to make it count.
Alam will get another over. Good change made by the skipper for this match today. And Arjun Saud, he had his first run-out opportunity, the debutant, just panicked a bit. Only 15 runs in the last 3 overs, Steve. They're not able to motor along. This is not looking good for Kenya. The reverse misses again. Big appeal. Well, I think it was well outside off stump. So the umpire unmoved. No time for the replay with these spinners bowling so quickly these days. Everybody's following Ravindra Jadeja on his 2-minute overs. Goes for the big one. That should go for maximum. And it does. Over the outstretched hands of Karan Casey at the long-off boundary. Handsome strike by Irfan Karim, and just what Kenya needed.
Yes, a good shot by Irfan Karim. Goes inside out to extra covers and goes all the way for 6. Could this be the momentum shift that Kenya is looking for?
Well, they have a lot of work to do, but yes, I think the supporters too will now believe in the team. No timing there. He's trying to hit the ball too hard, Karim. But he's a pleasure to watch. We've said this often enough. Very balanced, fluid batsman, the lefty. Dances down. A turn of the wrist. They take the first one quickly, but this time better calling. They need to sort their calling out, Steve, because they need to push the ones into 2s, but only through clever calling.
And good fielding down in the deep by Adil. He was so quick to the ball and also releasing it.
7 runs off the 4 balls so far. 2 to go. Plenty of gaps on the leg side. And he goes straight behind the bowler, always safe. Does he have enough? He does. Second 6 of the over. This one, even better, right behind the bowler. And Rakib Patel says, well, Karim, if you can do it, I can do it, and better.
Lovely shot by Rakib there, and we know that's the best shot to hit a spinner over his head onto the side screen. Very good use of his hands there. Quick speed.
Karan Casey racing over from long on, but no chance at all. 2 6s in the over, 13 runs off it. Yes, maybe it's a momentum shift you were talking about. The sweep missed, but probably stuck well outside off. Good comeback by the bowler. 14 gone, much better for Kenya, 81 for 2.
Like I said, this could be the momentum shift that Kenya was looking for. These two must just keep the tempo going. They're the set batsmen. Kenya would need them to bat through.
Well, that would be ideal, but they will take risk, they will be adventurous, and there will be catches. It's up to Nepal to take those. They've missed 1 today, which might have had a big bearing on the result of this match, or at least in the score that Kenya puts up. But that's spilt milk. Let's not go there. So, Irie, now I've been talking him up. Dipender Singh Irie, the last match, he bowled his 4 overs very tight. I think it was 2 for 16 or so, but it was for the losing cause. And we were unable to give him man of the match. But he comes in today, he darts the ball and doesn't really bother about spinning and keeps it full so that the batsman cannot get underneath. Let's see what he turns up with today. Same again, an inside edge. And Karim lucky to get away, otherwise so close to hitting the stumps. He follows the same thing, darting it in.
And I think the way the Kenyans must look to play him as a medium pacer, rather than looking to play him as a spinner.
You know, that's what he was when he began. And then he kind of said, no, I think I'll just bowl 3 or 4 steps. Why should I go straighten my back, run 20 steps? but he does a good job. Bowling round the wicket now to the right-hander. Whoa, fires it in. Exactly like a medium pacer. I think both the batsman and the keeper, sadly, tricked.
Tough one there for the keeper, but he has done well. The keeper has done well. Arjun Saud